mutia mame. Na mame akoma fofro.
Mame akoma fofro.
Akoma fofro mame.
Mame akoma fofro.
Mama akoma fofro.
Mame akoma fofro. Akoma fofro mame.
Sani afrotie. Every Sunday one. Sarah na makoma precious on yami. Everyone the boy, mami akoma fofro. Akoma fofro na miya.
Minka nuseni, avintu minyuseni. Minka nuseni, wampone peti masie. Kami pese, mi pe wanyanku pongo. Anso, akuma jimi kwe chire. Chanusi, akuma na jiyo. Nahanu, apema kongwa jiyemo. Enuntina vidi makuma yapo. Sisa makuma mami akuma fofro.
Mami akoma fofro.
Akuma daratina mabe.
Mami akoma fofro.
Akuma jiji fuya. Mami
Akoma fofro. Akoma fofro na miya.
Aya sisa makuma.
Akoma fofro.
Aya mami akuma fofro.
Akoma fofro.
Akuma dada mimbo. Enne, Meshia me wafuno. Enne, Meshia majinkwa. Meshia wi, papa me maungo. Sisa makuma mami akuma fofro. Enne, Meshia me wafuno. Enne, Meshia majinkwa. Meshia wi, eja me maungo. Sisa makuma mami akuma fofro. Papa mami nyo.
Mami akoma fofro.
Madara tina mabe.
Mami akoma fofro.
Akuma jiji fuya.
Mami akoma fofro. Akoma fofro na miya.
Aya sisa makuma.
Mami akoma fofro.
Aya mami akuma fofro.
Akoma fofro.
Akuma dada mimbo.
Akoma fofro. Akoma fofro na miya. Eshirane wana wakume mutie. Na wano no bewo wanyakupon. Sisa makuma dade mame. Akoma foforo na miya. Onipemu wanakume muna. Ire fasem ewo disem nyine friba. Wanyakupon bakome mutie mame. Na mame akoma fofro.
Mami akuma fofro.
Akoma fofro mame.
Mami akuma fofro.
Mama akoma fofro.
Mami akuma fofro.
Akoma fofro na miya. Sani afrotie. Every Sunday one. Sarah na makoma precious on yami. Everyone the boy, mami akoma fofro. Akoma fofro na miya.
Minka nuseni, avintu minyuseni. Minka nuseni, wampone peti masie. Kami pese, mi pe wanyanku pongo. Anso, akuma jimi kwe chire. Chanusi, akuma na jiyo. Nahanu, apema kongwa jiemo enuntina mede makuma yapo sisa makuma mamya kuma fofro
Mami akuma fofro
akuma darantina mabe
akuma fofro
akuma jiji foya mami
akuma fofro akuma fofro nami
aya sisa makuma
akuma fofro
aya mamya kuma fofro
akuma fofro
akuma dada mimbo enne Meshia me bofuno enne Meshia majinkwa Meshia wi papa me maungo sisa makuma mamya kuma fofro enne Meshia me bofuno enne Meshia majinkwa Meshia wi eja me maungo sisa makuma mamya kuma fofro papa mami nyo mami akuma fofro madada tina mabe mami akuma fofro akuma jiji fuya mami akuma fofro nami aya sisa makuma mami akuma fofro aya mami akuma fofro akuma dada mimbo akuma fofro nami
Eshirane wana wakume mutie na wano no bewu wonyakupon sisa makuma dade mame akoma foforo na mia onipemu wanakume muna aire fasem ewu disem nyine friba wonyakupon bakume mutie mame na mami akoma fofro
mami akuma fofro
mami
akuma
Rafi woman mama akoma fofro
akuma fofro nami
Sani afrotie Ebi shani wano Sara na makoma precious onyami Erwante buam Ami akoma fofro nami
Minka nuseni avintu minyuseni Minka nuseni wampone pete masie Kami pese mipe wanyangu pongo Anso akuma jimi kwechire Chanusi akuma na jiyo Nayanu apema kongwa jiemo enuntina mede makuma yapo sisa makuma mamya kuma fofro akuma darantina mabe akuma jiji fuya mami aya sisa makuma aya mami akuma fofro akuma dada mimbo enne Meshia me bofuno enne Meshia majinkwa Meshia wi Papa me maungo Sisa makuma mamya kuma fofro Enne Meshia me wafuno Enne Meshia majingpa Meshia wi Eja me maungo Sisa makuma mamya kuma fofro Papa mami nyo Mami akuma fofro Madada tina mabe Mami akuma fofro Akuma jiji fuya Mami akuma fofro Akuma fofro nami Aya sisa makuma Mami akuma fofro Aya mami akuma fofro Akuma fofro Akuma dada mimbo Akuma fofro Akuma fofro nami
Eshirane wana wakume mutie Na wano no bewu wonyakupon Sisa makuma dade imame Akoma fufuro na miya Onipe mu wanakume muna Aire fasem ewu disem nyine friba Wonyakupon bakome mutie mame Mami, akoma fufro.
Mami, akoma fufro.
Akoma fufro, mami.
Mami, akoma fufro.
Mama, akoma fufro.
Mami, akoma fufro. Akoma fufro, mami.
Hey, boy. Yada muyina simamema mwakwa baba mwajo aha ne ache Enfemra Ken Jazzy Radio so ana junsu yada yamiase obode edien asanya babio anape yentimi amo
Kaniseni wampone pete masie Kami pese Mipe wanyankupo Anso akuma jimi kwechire Chanusi akuma na jitiyo
na ano
Ape makongwa jiyemo Enunti na vidi makuma yapo Sisa makuma mamya kuma fofro Mami akuma fofro Akuma dada tina mabe Mami akuma fofro Akuma jiji fuya Mami akuma fofro Akuma fofro nami Aya sisa makuma Akuma fofro Aya mami akuma fofro Akuma fofro Akuma dada mimbo
and some mebru na ACC na thank God it's Thursday yada yamiase se ne tibia ewrade ehwe ne maso
Enne
Meshia me bafo mba enne Meshia majinkwa Meshia me baba me mawunko Sisa makoma mamya koma fofro
Enne Meshia me bofuno
Meshia me bafo no
Enne Meshia majinkwa Meshia
we
Ejame
mawunko Sisa makoma akoma Mamme akoma foforo
Akuma jiji fuya Akuma
foforo akoma
Aya sisa makuma
Mama kuma foforo
Aya mami
akoma foforo
Akuma dada mimbo
Mama akoma foforo na miya ebe bem Bam badam bam badabam badam badabam 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 badam bam. So once again, Akwaba, welcome back to the show. My name is Yamiadom. You know, Yahuya Papa. We thank the Lord so much for another beautiful Thursday. The Lord has been faithful to us, and we thank Him so much. Hey! Akoma, 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 mami, akoma, foforo, akoma, 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 akoma.
Sani afurati,
Mami, 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 akoma, 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 foforo. Akoma fofo na minia
Minka nuseni avintu minyuseni Minka nuseni wampone pete masie Kami pese mipe wanyangu powo Anso akuma kimi kwechire Chanusi akuma na jiyo
Ebe ano Abenwa konkwaji yemu ebe Enunti na mego de bam 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 bam. Yesre urade se onso so yakuma norma yakuma foforo. Mamme mam Uko Ghana enyoma bebre ensem bebre na esisi wo Ghana na yebedo mu esuku ahwe de ekoso na mako na mene abrano na kwabrate wiati kese ekodi nkomo We're gonna go straight to Ghana, precisely western region of the country, to know what updates was going on there. We have our correspondent Brandon Akwabrate Wiatikese ready to give us the update there was going on, specifically Amenfi East of the country and other nearby areas. Let's see what's going on there. Abrana na kwabrate wiatikese. Abrana na majo.
Ofa mejuzu. Ofa.
Ara train bi na ejina break no.
Mpacho preno once train ati atofo monti
Enti nipa voice na waya ni sa no
mpacho nipa voice ebi bia na ya twimble kakra
and me do be call voice aton me do be call voice aton okay, let me see yan show video ya koso wa he me yi video bi na I don't know what actually is happening here. Abrano na ase bribi esi nsuo so a ejadem nsuo no so aya brown ase Pakistan for Tom Brown na ehifa na ade we esi na ade na ekoso pa
wo fa didi kan yenchi atifo na yemetifo nyina adwo wo fa me de say ne ye bi di sankomo we because adana me chichi machiro igusun kakran galamse ni mu enhyehyɛ ni mu asɔɔto no emede ebebre adam chichi mu kyerɛ sɛ yewo ura galamse ni mo galamse na nkasa ni gada ense ni pattern ana eye ana yewo eye surface man na yefe ne sɛ one leg and of we no eye tututu no omo na sinsuo na so ankasa Baby amusi of more year remain. A honomogenam, ombetini, Eddie Amor bar tinting or the wilderness. A bit me up more than best almost 100 meters. Onomogenam, baby amugina now, and so abana yet a bit me up home the dish in It offers a motia, Sata Pepe, we know. Esi ewo twufo atimo kwa eye district central region of our mountain ho baby ana ofa esiye na ene ana panipa wo no ne nadmo director na say nadmo coordinator ewo eye tifo atimo kwa central region of our ton sa fence mtwerefo say kamia ai say insuo prano sei prano eni aye kokko fa we a insuo kese po prado we nse river pra insuo so ekobopum
right
then so fa ko bia prano ne po buma ayawe hosempa inti ene nadmo coordinator aye fence owura ade mafo eton sa fence mtwerefo ni police for edi mpanyfo kan o se enko rounds ne enko we de kwesa say na nya ntiese soldiers for no aba mo call rounds soldiers for no ba fa mo ba operation na insuo so also mo call operation mo nye insuo so na galamse pa na say legaman na mo wasa peters no mo yem of no no mo ha mo inti ene panipa ni de ni ma ni soldiers for nyina call rounds machine yes na say no mo de machine ba of we ni ahihye once entabu na eguso enya sa netie ye twetwe ni na kama na ahye ni na wo trogo so ne de abentie ba na wedani aba site wo ne ya wede ni mani nyina boat no de ankre konso gum no na ya ye ni complete ne de ahye chance ntwese almost ankre say 20 na 30 na chance na ya wede de so kama na fia start ye adwuma over mbojo say
ankre na ehya ade na eda nsuo no so na se
of I won't say to no and say machine no float up into machine go float out in Sunania almost the anchor advance jellican rubber jellican rubber near work akese pani bi ho eno no yutusua na wo de baby a no no utuye no wasili wo kama se be nsuo nya de nsuo ko mebe senge up ko down into almost the ho no abasoro no mo de dade no aye den aguso said be betimi afloati fa nsuo nani nti ofane ye ne sade di nsuo nani nti woni de edsebot pepepe be bia etimi ko ebi aponim klasa nka aba no ebedu nsuo na so oponim ofanke be ye tututu ndu apono so nti nsuo bia ne wa ofontimi fa machine we nkosi so enya adwuma nti ye we de woni nsuo dwale a wonye we so adwuma ana we ne so e fa nkofo makoma ko 10 ena ye adwuma wo so de wowo aba no wo nsuo nim no nimpa 3 ena ekuta aba na ofamo wo omo de abano ba na wapa into this nsuo na ase a na 1 2 3 no mamia so akofo 1 2 3 mamia so nyina na etwe load na etwe nsuo na ase anwea na yede ebe fa board no ni bibia wo machine so dada bibia wo machine so and over to ndie very interested adwuma de kama pa esen kuni pa bibre wo nsuo na ase because bibi ko hye machine na wo nsuo na ase a wo se okokoyi wo yi na se wo hu adwuma ya of once machine train from an basorinti onsa koshima etimi train from ekunti over enho adwuma no ene say ene nadmo coordinator na say nadmo director we lead the irrigation ya kwahye impedies eni bia enam so ma fa ya dibi achi nto fa isu ni de asai pa isu ni asai
yo asai ansai na ye na nka asai na ya ka chance no anamonnom ye mamu nsu bia ma na asa nipa dom abwe epini epuna no eho na omo wona na asa baby foforo abrana na
ova
me husa asa epuano na nipa bebre abodom pemo ho ede na ekoso
ofa boko na so nya boko obi pona na se de edom no ekoso na ofa nya boko kra because e boko a angelu se nyina ekopo ano se na ekuyi nam na ya bedi ana ekofa bibi wo ho de abafie na omanfo nso anya bi e wo ho ze aso mo kopo de enam no de bafie na ofa ablantie bi a ofa wo Asen South District e wo mfimfi mantem Asen bosumdwa eho ana ofa abranti ifri na ofani nyina ne sa abranti emesini efene Paul e emesini Alpha, or ye Juma Kama, na of Hayasemo, of was ne Yere Jano. Of an Yere Jano, with the cannon paint. Paint in the I know sounds so far a woodrow, GDT, and no matter can, once a day, a bit more. Na what you wouldn't tend to know. So for me, and so wow, I know Corponano, I know Kujano, a true eponym, a say eponym fanning for encounter of any say or month for a chat, a cuckoo, a while more blantium, no motivating pounds of a corner branch they would upon one. And I'm so my head never fears, I'm not can say, or a police for a police for a autopsy would be a say personal. At me, I was in the offer, a blantier poor. I couldn't say about an edit and so on penny beam into a cocoon offer.
Hey, and you don't know thing.
Once we know what you make one. Oh, we can one, and I watch you, my Nimpa, Nimpa, Moiremo, a German, as on Pram, German. We can one, I watch you, a Nimpamians. Last week in Nimpamian, and this week in Nimpamians. I see, because last week in about one in a year for Kuchano. And about so Conome drew a cooking who told with a prayer and so on. So, winter enter this week, answer of our way so abana, Bakua, and also so their kucha bet, or the master's kakucha bet, a son and charity, or so the ya, Dunko, and runs of Blanty Baco, and so no banner, some of bands for an interview, to one so Elkun Winty, and come as a last year. And no, a man and not member the Kumo, but this year, dear, a come as a member and Casa Ilcomo, mean and say a man is someone to know when day, and Snabby.
Manama and broken heart and say, Yaya G and Quaffy and Sam. Or the papa,
about the lastic, or the lastic part,
or the lastic.
Say, of a dividend, this small about in it. And then now, yeah, can't ask them, says, Officer, trust in a windy chat. Mounts or mounts on Chum free moon, men permanent coach, who found out who ye or bam into offer. Do Obanya inti, Oba any inti, Bemania inti, which make us Oba winti, Bema winti, any inti, and in answer for Bemanako, Odia was so quiet, Manan Quabia, a drew and move, and I said, you and move on, paying for a Casua kind. Abia de Ban a sucra chain, the Waja Manacon, and a baby so numa, baby so, a bobby and what, a bobinity, to the do of a sell, none ye mono. The offer, you didn't be see more back, or cast of Bejame, not just a milk woman, one as a Quajaman effinism. The Indiana Divina Oho, and I'm some of our Omojomonka Exromanson.
Ayo. Abrana me hunu sa keteche kwan bi a eda ho na aye ka across kwan no. Ye ya ntia se Ghana aban keteche wokra fi Poland ba ye emo no. Oh, contest. Yanumfo bi akọ block kwan no. Ama keteche na konya accident asem we kiremu sanate
wafa enyume ya abla na abono miensa kobo no nan na ofa yetete se no krese se de okan ya train people and nan sen ofa na e bakra no ye no didi hu komo bebre mo fa o cheche bi sanka Ghana mpo e wo sanka ye yetimi train wa ha e wo sanka ye kra train kwase train fabric chire emla ofa train na efe kama abidu na wo say ye dwuma enu nti e kra ma na ye de e ba na wo say ye dwuma na ofa nyume na nya nti se train e ko test ema akonya accident ema hu se libre ofa Ghana asem ne ba e wo se dobia e kan fa no wo be kan papa wo be kan bone na mpemfo se de wo kwaten de ogina waten atentene no ene me ne wo mienu ya se e be kan na asumdwe aba enti ofa train no e ko test e ba ne sen ana car no e ko twa kwan ni ema train e ko bo kanim ema isi amno kasa ofa train no enya accident police fo gu so e ye hwemu ofa de to bi no ho kwa ne nya adaje etwa car no a picture abla ne de car ne kosi kwan ho de timi nya adaje ko twa picture no ofa de to so miensa se bi se to so miensa ne se enti plane no anase train ne air kon wa hu se car no air block kwan wetimi atwen brake ema car no aye de every kwan ne man sana train na kwa na enti ofa kwan se bisa miensa se Ghana ko ebisa na ofa nhwema abeto gani na ne se sie pe me no be kase ya na e bai se pe research and police for aye ne mpanyfo bia ye kire se car na etwa kwan ni no eye MPB anase pani ba ku bia of when this amanyuku ni no na dia no for you say at that time na the car ekoye de wo mpemfo be say wo koye den car na koye den because he didn't see train kwan anka train kwan na train so de na anka car so de na car kwan so na lupre so na lupre kwan so lum na car ekoye den e wo lupre kwan mu ofabre ene nka bia na be kire nti opan no kwe say akwanhia asi ama train no asai nti yeguso nhwemu say enwume ya de siye enkesa adenche no ebia na enya more details said ye ginchiri mu say one e ban say na car no kwesi e kwan no so e ban say kwa na timi twa car no mfuni abra e kwesi kwan no so and 3 inspection no omo inspection when you can fa kwan no so ansa na ye di train no e be si kwan say train no en si kwan so nko no fa train no ye ni say bi anka train ni free air ban won say car wutwi a wudi kan hu wanim kan ya ansa kwan na bibi be si a esi enti train no wo kodo ahu say car no e wo kwan no so a wa mo break a wetim dia kwhwim e ma train no asai ofa eno de yeguso ye church ya dwo o china no na fi hu se mu details pa no abenjo fa ya no kwe sete di different Poland ba ye di hu nkomo no akonya kwanhia abra mo de car abloke ekwan nim ofa
hey Ghana yani yo omanga na yaji edi
future leaders
ha
ye future leaders of ya no
chese wodwe wonti ase na ubenya Ghana fumbe bunu ni wona wo fi se wonim de ebedi NDC echi bedi MPP echi no mu yedede every day na enya dwem bone eni pesemen kumiya ni emimi dia ade a aban na aye no anya wona wo ye yenti ha we ubekom na eye political ebe wurem sanye political nso a timemfu na yesuma wono omo nyamobo obia nyamobo because ase ye kase gu bebi keke train na akra bi ni ho yen yesu se fi akra ko kumase ko takrade etwem na kumase akọ tamale ebi akọ borga ni ade. There should be train line everywhere. Na we ye de kura ba ko pe nti ba ku we ebetwam a agi se be next day na ba ku aba mo ye biafo. And this is how ukogina train station wa time that in 4 minutes the next train will be arriving. 3 minutes 4 minutes in 2 years, in 3 minutes the next train is following. Edidisu sana diachi. Ba ye de ba ku ba one share 24 hours na ba ku ba betwam because a kwan kura train nam so mi say single lane. Enye opposite say ba ku fie ba ku ba ku pe kwantia na omo ya to ho. Na je say train ba ku be fa so a na se ba ku be hie na se o twen ji sa de chimba ba ku na koduru ansa na wayira asasa na chi abasia kontie kwa no ye nya train mienu edi mpa ho. And it is very sad say media we make noise and this na ye MPP na ye de asay your mind and intina kwa afo to dwom say de oman yi koi ayehu amanchirimba ya kwan ne yensuo nye adesua ene apomudin ye nti obi ansori ye fro obi atra ho obi amfi yen nti ye beka kasa ebe wiase no na ya bregu. Look at this. Na Poland fono kura omote se omode adne ba kura te se omode train ba kura ye en start operation test kura de ko accident because ya adwen no chia ya adwen dum so asanama. It is so abhorrent and very shameful to hear this. Aden Ghana aden ebe hwe se yenya odikanfo a wohu onkodwene se efofo no se obeye bribi ama oma na abo agye no se we esiwe no ye ya na yenya dia obema embra pa aye adwuma embra no se de da no ese de to na egadi nipa na come on ye ni future bia eya reho papa na ya hwe ya say entie na ya numfui omontie hu jai go mo say ye we japade pa ba ya dwene no enye adwuma ntia no matimi atra ya dwene so e de asese ye japade de bia yakwa akopacha akwasra won mombo ya bosie o ne efe ye maye bosie no so be $3 billion omo de bape o no mo acha ma omo ho ebi mo de kogu polythene bag polytank ebi de hihya omo mpase na emiamia omo ache sika no omo de fia bia bato omo yom se Ghana afi bosum we ye ntimi ntua teacher foka edwumafo ka tua kem na nso omo ankasa apompiska e de yom personal business ade na Ghana funti yense sa ya dwen ba kokrada adan abrana na unim hu bi wahu unim hu bi
ofan pacha da bi o ofan say
da bi ba
Ghana nse de okan
unye bebu no unye youth
ofa
unye
youth na so fa ofan pacha me youth pa
ada na mama yebre kura hasa why inti Ghana fwe NDC MPP no muntimi maye na yankambo minkanja wonse enough is enough ana enough is enough ni aya no we have no choice to say yempre emfatima Alan munkanche yewura cheda say onkobua ne papa Alan na Alan didia obenya bia manedi ne ni suade hunu onfa nkobua no na mo nchiche tumi ni mam ho cheda wo esanse wo sa vision we kokoda ha na hwe ha se obeye we ni suade hunu ma bem hwan ko gina ha na ndie ewurade ayo abrano na de na ewo hobio
ofam de cat de mo sisi ina of ebusu e kasa no say investigation ebusu e koso concerning training no kata abasisi e chese we dey Ghana police service aso na aba chese truck driver of police for ensa aso nti yeguso say ye hwese be no kre say de ofame kan no ye benya more details e wo da wo chena say yam pass police for chire wa chire no fana kan number registration number GS 9018 ana cheso di kosi kwan ni ma of akopo ye nyina ba nti ye hwese police sponsor so wo hyenkani ni no asotwe bi e wo ho na nsema say oyi ano no nsema say oyi ano fo be yi ano ade kro ya nam so maka ni kosi wo no ofa ehun se meti na be ndofe bo mpaye se de wo kan enkoye se MPP na ye NDC be se no da bi oyen wie ntene sa akra ofa sa de we enkan ni kwasa fanke ma ne dempo o se na etwa di chief so ankan tempa na etwa because esa no complex o magana yi nyina po ma ni ye so ma de kore ni bi ye na fo be se na sa ni mpane ne won tra ma konku Ghana mu na wo se ne bi yesi de ko no ofi etimi de wakwanti enhwemu no guso e frase a o mo de ho nkrata e ba na ofa no a this amanyuko
the Ghana Police Service has arrested the driver of a Hyundai truck with registration number GS 901820 for allegedly causing an accident involving a diesel multiple unit DMU train on the Tama Mpakadan railway line today, Thursday, 18th April 2024. Police preliminary investigation has established that the suspect's driver left the said vehicle unattended on the railway line, leading to a collision with the train. Police investigation into the incident continues. The attorney said, based on baby ana train nam no wahu train bo at once breaker eya na a free ne line so we don't have like intia ono starting ne break no from afar nkakra auto reducing the speed nkakra me train no makabida or starting ne a friend say ne break no from far distance na or reduce based on the speed that wode no ontimi mbo trans brake nti obehu se bibie sikwa no mbo na nso so obebo trans brake na omu nyina komunu agunde odekobomu a eya na eya kakra sana ade no kobaye nti enya driver no fault ena driver bin so a ayeyi a wo hwekwa na baby adnisi na you can see a very straight road ahead of him ne chine ne masa ya kwantenten a edemu da hote nti wo ba ohu anim nti ayeyi ya no anka ohu saade no ewechi no obefi ase adwom ne brake ne nkakra akosi se obehu de kode ya wo nanim beja ya no mo ehu ade foforo no opese o gas mo bia wo se ekwa no so ye train na aba no so ye nti uboa odne speed nyina lance na eguso nti wo hwe the kind of speed na wode na wentimi engine na anjeji brake na engine na ni nyina eye factors obi afom ni ye o se ye fum kuma ye mfum nwa nti na nkanye yi a ono so betimi aya hweyie na wa ye ho biribi na nso de besie nyansi awie abrana na toaso e
enti ofa se de okane no am de besie nti ye hwe kwa be fa so a ye be ba ho ban na ensi because ka twitwi di ofa za be ka sika mo de akokra train abachiro sika twitwi di pa no pa de akra train de aba Ghana nti ye ka sika de atwi na so okwabrane akakose ne de a ofa ho aso twen bia e wo se de man tofa no man guso America se enwa ade a asante mantemu endi samanyoku no the demonstration emone asante mantemu fo nyina titipa ne kumase ofamo de ye demonstration no ye dum so demonstration ne hye so a eno so akoso e wasante mantemu no pa raka libre ana mo twetwere de baaye kwan ben na nampuni na bawumia ofa hu se libre nti ofa no anso meet na say demonstration no ekoso Ghana ha e wasante mantemu a ofa no so ne asemba kwan e wo Ghana ha na ofa mede MT4
na nampori ne baomia no ase ne sen abrana na
ofa se nyina ne se won se sisia no Dr. Mahmoud Baumia wono ene ye agba odema NPM yoko no na dan kokufado ekogya ba bia o ye campaign ma na se wo so okono o janeba okono o janeba manaba no fa no mo ka se na nampo so be Ghana yie na cheso ma Ghana kwanto papa Efran won bona dumso yi ene odema Baumia dia ono fa ne esum no ebeba totally kura eno no eye na nampo ni na chese Baumia na nampo so be Ghana yie no eno fa wantimi anyini ya Ghana aye din petrol bo oil koso na chese Baumia ono no eye ye pense vice president edu bia wo se ye fa sobo no emo o mampanyin mu ne ma me fa sobo no sanso no ye mate nti ofa na namponi na Baumia no fa ba di asechire no ofa ho sepa
Mama for once yenjai and Dr. Mahmoud Baumia are educated and our experience and our economists Mama yenja for onwan kasa kura mumbisa na da obi na no ka economy ho asam ehoye no duru okobo hosisia na ho ba che no into the economy no kura to ncha na wonam na oye dede and ya ba for the first time we're going to give you tax amnesty in just say in some hunu kwa I'm the tete Ghana for Abba Aden ayo abrano na bibia ne hobi wa mayenja wona koda na emehu se ekuabro ne twetwe wonan yeah otwetwe wonan
Oba the entrance na oba ezenwo ofa na unse LGBTQ+ ho sensem na ofa ye hwenim se Supreme Court bebua asem no na anka sisi ni anim se LGBTQ+ ho sensem no akoda ba ofa nkoda asa embla no da so ewo na sibudwafo e mo afa mo de awie nti ene ana court kwa asetena na Ghana nso Attorney General anase lawyer panipa yewu agofo de dame ofo no kugyen e de ma aban no na ye hwanim se ankasam ne bidi na ene ne ebua na ene masumdwa ba na ofa and the Supreme Court e de akoshe 29 April na just adichie na ye to aba ewo eye dweso by election of ebaso ti of a court say o hwese de nsɛmneti on the 29th no ana LGBTQ presence some be di court nimpa bi atabi asɛm de court say esa emlani bi kyerɛ ititie nipa fa ho de so nkebe ya nka Supreme Court no emmo sa emrana mrahibidwafo aye na de abasa na nadan kwaku fado nka won sign na nka emeye mran of omomu anase betima sakyere wu na emmo agana of 29 court be kwase na mo kwase tena de a eyi bi ho sampa e wo se mrana aye nti na nadan kwaku fado ho kwan se wo sign anase mrana e wo se sakyere wu ansa na de aboma pani won yetina into final court kwase tena ena e wo Supreme Court ye hwe nim say 29th of this month here before say by election of just no and 70 betting influence na by election etini abaso no for 17
ayo and by election basu ambaso yes NDC MPP afono yen ya bre me de letter bi kra to screener Maria Mwakwa Buedu na wamam pass wa pass me kakra mam pass Germania sabri why na the buy let me check it well let me check it me share the source of the letter Marie and send the buy na letter na kire say if you dey obi afiase de na busuan adwane MPP USA branch Augustin Agbenaza apparently used the party's letterhead and bank statement to apply for a visa for his family members and was caught. And I more details to follow. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Hey! Any idea? Ayo! Sir, Abraham, I wanted the one to me boy, I want to them kind.
Offer me tape offer.
Oh, now what a brother.
Offer we offer that crowd there, me measure that.
Asama mekaya brofu mo man kan twi.
Offer me sama wa only problem. What am me sakakra.
Marisa, Mr. Wadiasa, Marisa. Mindidi ye. Oh, say I am not bebre adwen say one of my kan twi news no omonte brofo. Intia na bisase na news na womo kan nipa no wontiase a ya twere news no brofo na de abatu anim e na wo hwe so na wo ratel ne twi na nipa no nte brofo be de no waka ne twi
the government say you control exams almost say understanding is part of the examination.
Of course.
What you ask here exams no it offer twi no ada me kai sala holiday ye me bi mu ba be ye news na over news no ye trend professor de work na mo e di se na mo ye ne san mo ya de pa o ne san news bia na trend profo na ye de beto ani de anso be ti ase na asem na akeka no wa hu se de aka na wo do de aka no afiafia over no ano no enti over na ka twi news no over why not I know for me accounting student me ma anye ye friends omo government we need of me accounting student then so me trade news pa e dey mama for me publish it into offer yet blofo of papa we accounting student offer me economics me accounting me events but money you mat be costing but bank accounting student there any news chere ngam de ne na nkama ko on technical university bi me biam te bank na me chere na me use back na me account no for me be ti bi free na me nyam sika
ayo
me dey train scan
ayo mate pa mo bibi obio
ofa bibi wo ho
fabako twatro na yanko
ofa just about no akoye bibi o titipa ne coming 30th by election eba so ofa woni mo wura yi aye friend say yewura kwabena osu aduom ofa no ono ye former MP ansa na yewura former MP ofa oto na nanam wonse do ebeyi no efiri ho na ofa before say anka by election eba so na owura yi hwesa anka dibra beto ho no One of former MP no, and Casande, Sierra, and Hodia, when you're baby Cordia, and Cacuano, of Anka Woman Yede, Emma Trasso Preco, Nanka by election, no crown, and Common promise someone yet, Nanko Sumino, Abba contest the endis in no Preco, Nanka call straightforward unopposed, Nanko Timmy Acco. Now, of you will do me a crime disqualifying. A year back from Manase during internal winner. Now, by a fence internal election a bason and say, I remember a bason of all disqualifying. Into any year, you will also give me friends and trust for say, on my former MP, I will just so, and son of John Kuma Bede, Ebeba. Now, heard my son, yeah, and I say a do or more call elections, internal election, MP, and I said, the candidate. Na so no ko fale for no se ma ne ko bidia ya disqualify dia or call no post into ofenne enne or independent sorry into no ofenne ana oyi no ho adi sesisi no former MP edema edweso asisi a ye friend say osu adume no of asisi o ye candidate a independent candidate edema edweso man into of anwa 2024 no ye benya independent candidate ewo edweso a ono ebegina ono ne former MP Ewura eye osu adume of aba konso asi wa ha eno no
nyanti oko no benwini
o fa enye nwanwa o hwe adwuma papa ne ye ya na se ye kase ye di no records achi na adwuma wa ye na enye hwehwani na se Ghana ye kase ye toba ne dia o fa adidi betimi esi election bibia betimi esi
ayo ande bibia betimi esi a anoma bi ne su say ye hwe say ye hwe na me dia me fi se dede bebreba party mienu MPP ni NDC ye sa wo ye Ghana ni a wo sori anapa wo hunu se ade ya chewo na wonnim bebi a woreko wonnim bebi a mpo oda achewo na sa oda so adi party mienu echi ye dede ma omo all because time ne beso de a omo baba ye mo fine na wa bɔ ahye we krusu wadwen forgetting says bere no so na to aba ne ma ne wie pɛ wonsa nka na biem na okɔ nya sa na yebu man sa mo batawa na mo ye ne se ya ade a ene yate yenso ye de ne behwɛ mo abrana na medase pa yame onhyira o na yebesa de nkomo yame yadoma okina adomdom yanya yebeba at the morning show aba nti yame nka ho.
So
that was Abrana Nakwabnate Viatikese over there all the way western region of Ghana with that reportage. Hey Ghana, Papa me ma wunko you really can't say me na say me we interest wom nensam no editie enti kakra.
Alaikum, it's Thursday. Welcome to Johnny's Bite. Yesterday I went to the Facebook page of the DVLA and they had put up a very interesting cartoon suggesting that they are going to the promised land and that they will tell us where the promised land is, and people started guessing and people started giving them indication as to the promised land, where it was located. And then I said, oh, so it is true indeed that the DVLA that we all know to be situated behind around the 37 area where the Army Central Band is and all of that is gone. Wow.
Gone where?
Then somebody said, oh, even the barracks that was close by, just the DVLA office, if you walk further down, there's a barracks there, is gone. I said, wow. They said, but Johnny, opposite your workplace at Afrikiko, near Afrikiko, the flats there, where the officials, the civil servants live, where some of the security officers live, that place is also gone. I said, wow. Then another person said, but don't you know, prisons, the prisons are cantonments, prisons headquarters and all that area is also gone. I said, wow. Then somebody said, oh, officers have even been asked to go and look for accommodation, etc. And that one officer told me that he's in the house and they are fencing the house. And he has not moved. He's in the house. So at some point he thought that, oh, it was his people who were fencing it. So he called and asked, but if you want to fence my house, you should tell me. He said, we are not aware. Oh, it's been given to a private developer. So the question that comes with all this grabbing, and I mentioned to you that right behind here at TV3, right behind here, in between ISD and Land City, in fact, in the ISD building, on that compound, there's a building that is coming up, a high-rise building. The Lands Commission had caused to write a notice to put on the wall, on the gate, that they should stop work. They still have built to the top. It is only the whatever encourages them to be such practice such impunity, nobody understands. But in the coming days, I will give you a tall list of all those lands that have been grabbed in the name of giving to private developers or in the name of development in those places that used to be residential areas where people still live. And then we'll ask the question why the lands are not being returned to their allodial owners, who are the Ga people, right? And they should be majoring in the majors and stop majoring in the minors. Why the lands are not returning to their allodial owners, and why they are being given to other people in the name of development, and who the people behind this whole cartel of development, I'll tell you in the coming days. Because there's a lot of land grabbing that is happening. I'll tell you in the coming days. We have set our eyes on the ground. We have gathered some things. In the coming days, I'll tell you. But this morning, I want to talk to one of my uncles, the Ashanti Regional Minister, Mr. Simon Osei-Mensah. And I want to talk to him respectfully, not because I have a personal issue with him, but because I think that if the way I was brought up is indeed the right way, when somebody is going on the wrong path, you must be bold enough to say it, but respectfully so. And that is why today I've come to speak to the Ashanti Regional Minister, Mr. Simon Osei-Mensah. Honorable Wafa, good morning. Give me the pool letter. I'll read this verbatim to you. This is dated the 16th of April 2024. It's from the Public Utility Workers Union of the TUC of Ghana. It says, statement by Pool on the recent abuse of the Ashanti East Regional General Manager of the Electricity Company of Ghana. Put it up there, please. The attention of the Public Utilities Workers Union, Pool, has been drawn to a recent incident which, if not handled with care, will fester and cause significant challenges for workers of the ECG who are members of the union. Listen, on Wednesday, 10th April 2024, a revenue task force established by the board and management of ECG with the support from the Minister of Energy, Matthew Boku Prempeh, went on an operation in the Ashanti region and disconnected power supply to the Kumasi Technical University for owing over 600,000 cedis of electricity consumed. Prior to this disconnection, the university has been served a demand notice reminding them of their indebtedness to ECG and the consequences of not negotiating for payment. Led by the Vice Chancellor, Professor Dumont, the university engaged Engineer Michael Yafi, the General Manager for Ashanti East, for a payment terms since they could not afford the 75% upfront payment before reconnection. The General Manager, Engineer Yafi, informed the university that the National Task Force must be brought into the picture since it is handling the issue. On Thursday, 11th April, at about 9 p.m., the Regional Minister for Ashanti, Honorable Osei-Mensah, Simon Osei-Mensah, called Engineer Michael Yafi, threatening him to reconnect power supply to the university. Engineer Yafi stated that he did not have that authority since the disconnection was done by a team from the head office and that he is engaging with the parties for a solution. Despite this explanation by Engineer Yafi, Honorable Osei-Mensah told Engineer Yafi that he shall report him to the police for refusing to reconnect power to the university. Shortly after he ended the call, the police at Zongo police station called Engineer Yafi and demanded him to report to the station. Engineer Yafi pleaded with the police to make his visit the following morning since it was late. On Friday, 12 April, Engineer Yafi visited the Zongo police station with Engineer Peter Fletcher, the general manager in charge of ECG staff transmission network in the Ashanti region. Upon the arrival, Engineer Yafi was informed that the police is investigating a charge against him for causing public unrest due to the disconnection. He was asked to write his statement, which he did, and then after, take me to the next page, was granted self-recognizance bail by the police. Now, technically, Engineer Yafi is under investigation by the Ghana Police Service for the lawful disconnection by the National Task Force of a university which happens to be situated within his operational jurisdiction, and the complainant is the regional minister. This is unacceptable and clear case of abuse of power. The union strongly condemns this action by the regional minister, and finds this particular incident very unfortunate and an affront to the right of the ECG staff and members of the union. These actions by some politicians are becoming too rampant, and the union is sending a strong warning against it. It is important to state that ECG has been given the mandate to distribute power and collect revenue, and since it still operates a credit system, staff of ECG and members of the union shall continue to send demand notices and disconnect customers who refuse to pay for electricity consumed as per the rules of engagement stipulated by the PURC. The National Union is strongly against the tendency of persons who wield political power using it to oppress or harass public servants who are carrying out their official duties. We wish to use this opportunity to admonish all political office holders to use tact and decorum in dealing with public servants who are carrying out their legitimate official duties. Signed, Michael Edumata Nyantichis, General Secretary. So the university owes. ECG goes to disconnect because Dubik Mahama and his team are looking for money, because they have been told by the finance ministry and the government to look for money because we are in a difficult place. So technically, government owes government. Then the regional minister, whose job is it is to be the head of the Security Council, come to me, the head of the Security Council, to be protecting staff of ECG and other staff of the state, now makes a call to another state institution to say, please pick him up, arrest him. For what? For doing his legitimate job. Wafa, sit down quietly this morning and think deeply. Did you make the right decision? And I'm asking this because there's also a certain trend that I've seen. I digress a bit. There's a USSD code to check for insurance, right? Whether a car is insured or not. There's a USSD code. Star 712 something, I've forgotten. If you like, see any state-owned vehicle, and check if those state-owned vehicles are insured with SIC, the state insurer. Government is refusing to do business with government, and that is why SIC is collapsing. Check the vehicles. Take me back to 2017, when President Akufo-Addo announced Honorable Simon Osei Mensah. He called him the big elephant in the room. He said he was an excellent communicator, that he knew how to deal with people and how to relate with them. Listen to him.
And there's always a big elephant in the room. The region which is at the heart, the head and the heart of the new patriotic party. Very dynamic region with the people who are very entrepreneurial, very assertive, and at the same time who have a great love of their own culture and traditions. We've seen that recently with the death of the Kyerematen, and the way in which that funeral has been conducted to the admiration not just of our country but of the world, and those who care to watch. This year's election went very well for us in the Ashanti region. Of the 47 seats that are there, we now have 44. We won seats there that we had never won before. We had the blessing. One of the most articulate communicators of the NPP position in both regional Ashanti affairs as well as national affairs is the man that I've selected to be the regional minister designate for Ashanti. He had a long career in the parliament, member of parliament for Busunkri constituency, and I believe that he's ready for the farm.
That was President Akufo-Addo. And keep the go back. Keep it on. Show me Mr. Simon Semensa. He had his hand at his back or behind him. Like a very that's not Honorable Simon Semensa. He had his hand at his back. Like a very obedient student who was standing by the headmaster at early morning assembly and collecting funds. That Simon Osei-Mensah we saw on the 11th of January 2017 is not the Simon Osei-Mensah we see these days. Play the school feeding video. The one he was standing at the top like modern day Pharaoh talking down at the people. Play. And these are largely party women organizers, people's mothers, people's wives, people who create employment. Keep the image on, not to my face. What are you showing my face for? People who pay school fees, people who take care of others, people who employ others. You saw the way he dismissed them. He did not even listen to them. And as if that was not enough, the next day there was an interview with him where he said he has no regrets. Listen to that interview as well. Listen.
I had some nice eyesight in my office, so I sent my special assistant to find out. She came back and informed me that caterers on school feeding were there demonstrating. So I came out and then asked them, one, have they ever come to me? And why are they demonstrating before they come to me with their issues? Two, they did not even go to the police to inform them that they were going to demonstrate. So when they entered, if the security at the Regional Coordinating Council had reacted and maybe attacked them, what would have been the results? I think this country, we must be truthful to ourselves. We must be truthful to ourselves and start pampering people. The impunity is too much. I sympathize with them. I would not be happy for the government to owe me for maybe months when maybe I borrowed and interest is accruing and maybe I cannot even feed my family. But we should not use illegality to solve problems. We should solve our problems through the legal means.
What is legal? Do you know what is legal? And that there will also be a use legal means to solve problem. Ujina Bansro now snobu was it legal, right?
In this country, if you want to demonstrate, you go and inform the police before you embark on demonstration. You don't just get out and start demonstrating. We are not in a...
Is it? I don't know. Yeah, Kawano. If you're a demonstration, it doesn't hold water. And yet you might. Well, so what kind of simple? In this country, if you want to demonstrate, you have to go and see the police. They Uber, yeah, but the bottom line, what will come out? They know say the almost zohe shame form ho. Ah. Sha papa yo gina ho kase, wo de mo hwe ne din. Nti MPP fu no, ei. Ghana nam say yeni obi a. Ne yeweni.
Lawless country. We are in a country being governed by law. That is why we say we are in a democratic dispensation. So you don't just take the law into your hand and start maybe acting the way you want. No, I don't tolerate those things.
Wafa, respectfully, if there's anybody who has been pampered and over-pampered, it is you. Nanado has over-pampered you, same as chief of staff who supervises your work. They have over-pampered you. If there's anybody who has been over-pampered, it is you. Wafa, respectfully, if there's anybody who has taken the law into their hands, it is you. Why, have you forgotten so suddenly what you did at Ejura? Where you ordered the soldiers to go and people died in Ejura. And when they asked that, oh, you resign. You say, I won't resign. You called the bluff of the people. If there's anybody who has been over-pampered, it is you. Show the national security video. Under your watch, 2 national security coordinators in the Ashanti region have been pushed out of their office by hoodlums, party boys. If there's anybody who has been pampered, it is you. How is it a court was attacked under your watch, under your nose, as head of the security council of the region? If anybody has been pampered, it is you. If anybody has done lawless things, it is you. What was Engineer Yafi's mistake, or what was his crime? Trying to collect money that belongs to the state. If Johnny Hughes owes and I consume power and I haven't paid for it, Engineer Yafi will come to my home and come and disconnect, and nobody, I can't call anybody to arrest him. When you do those things, you actually discourage civil servants from doing their work. And you see, in the Maslock matter, the judge told the civil servants that you should not kowtow to some of those whims and caprices of these politicians. If there's anybody who has been pampered, it is you. If there's anybody who has been lawless, it is you. You have been show the videos. It is you who has been pampered. It is you who have done the lawless things. And I'm just mirroring what was said about you then, that you're an affable person, a great communicator. Show the videos. A great communicator, an affable person, you know how to relate with people. So what happened to you, Wafa? That everybody who you meet and you talk about things, they say, oh, you are arrogant, you are this, you are that, you are that. Put the video up there, please.
Oh, you are?
You meet, they say you are arrogant, you are this, you are that, you are that. And I don't understand. I don't understand. Now, take me to VRA, yes. When we moved the Ameri, and renamed it into whatever in the Ashanti region, you went there, you made a very beautiful speech, Wafa. The VRA has done code cards. I'll show you. Show me the first code card from the VRA. You say the inauguration of this thermal power plant signifies a step forward in our efforts to address the energy needs of our region and demonstrates our unwavering commitment to fostering economic growth and prosperity for our citizens. You say it is for development, prosperity for our citizens. We are begging IMF, the government of which you are part, is begging IMF. Show me the second one. Begging IMF for money. We are going to tax Boga for money. You have money sitting here and you don't want the people to collect it. So now that you have arrested the gentleman and asked him to write a statement, and he's now under investigation, a whole engineer, and he even mentioned to you that it is from Accra, it is not from him. He said, go and reconnect lights. No, mommy. How do you conduct yourself in this manner? So if there's anybody who has been pampered, anybody who has taken the law into their hands, say, I'm sorry, but it is you. And you see, because the police are afraid of you, they will follow you jump like that. What you have forgotten is that the president called you the big elephant in the room. He called you that for a reason, because he said the Ashanti region is the heart of the party. Already you have stepped on the legs of women organizers. It has political implications and on the elections as well. You have stepped on the legs of the security. It has political implications, including one who was a lawyer and a senior police officer, COP at that. Then now you have stepped on the leg of labor unions. How many more legs can you step on? Big elephant in the room. And why can't you use dialogue in your conversations? Why? The other time I saw a video of you, somebody had dried cocoa on a part of road and say, arrest him, take him. Why? If there's anybody who has been pampered, it's you. This is what you said. The power supply challenges, including instability, low voltage, and blackouts known as doomsor, have plagued the Ashanti region for so long and continue to remain a significant concern for both industrial and residential customers. So is that why you don't want the lights to be disconnected, so that the students at the KTU would say that the government has failed, and for which reason will have political implications? So you are stopping ECG from doing their legitimate work. How? Wafa, how? If nobody will tell you, I will tell you, because I consider you to be my uncle, and I won't say this in hiding because I have tolerated it since 2017, and I'm sure I'm not the only person. And the dismissive nature in which you speak, Wafa, is not good for public service. This was not how you were when you were MP for Bosomtwe. When we covered parliament, this was not how you were. So what has changed? In a crucial election year as this, where the people are complaining that the government has not done enough for the Ashanti region, the things that you want to do now is to have ECG officials arrested and have them write statements for doing their legitimate job. If they were doing something wrong and you ask them for them to be arrested, if you ask for them to be arrested, I wouldn't have had a problem. If they had done something wrong and you had asked for them to be arrested, I wouldn't have had anything to say. But they have not done anything wrong. They are doing their legitimate duty. If they were not doing their duty too, you will be the same person complaining. And I've noticed one thing about you, Wafa. When you went to the Asanteman Council to admit that the roads were bad, and sometimes you even get embarrassed when you drive on those roads, you were very, very humble, and you had your hands at your back, just like you were standing by Nanado. When it comes to the citizens who pay the taxes to feed you, clothe you, house you, give you fuel, and to provide the comfortable V8 that saved you from Ejura when the people started pelting you with stones and sticks, you talk down at the people. Why do you do that? So what kind of example are you leaving for the other younger politicians? Because they will start assuming that it is okay if Wafa Simon Mensah has done it, then it is okay for all of us to do it, because the young politicians will now start copying that, and they'll start insulting the citizens who actually take care of them. The elders of this country must continue to give us the right examples for us to follow.
Yo kase waya de pa ade unza sade abrafo ne dana no wira obene pa ya de osanso ye babunu oyo youth oyo youth esensa ntwrafo no madwuma ne se asam na da ho no mobeka ne sade tie ama nipa na timemufo no egina straight take decision edudi ya de sense ntwerefo mo twe aba efise police fo ntimi anye police fo kope no mo akwaje bribe soja fo kwa amukura de ebuobu yesi soja amambuo soja fo mba no mo sotro ne ade nti eno a ntuba wanwo sotra wade no mbetutu egu o medwiri dan egu no mo ase no ti omo so omo nickname yenya omo no omanga media no ya tono no oman no engina yie, because oman bia move bia no nsantwere dwuma no very powerful. In the absence of the government, the media is next. because wonya police ni a wakwatena radio station na chese debi a omo abeche omo se omo ye news debi. That is why the media is there. We are there to make sure whatever we heard here will go to somewhere within twinkle of an eye. No biate. Sharing information, spreading, disseminating. Enti nsantwerafo tumi a omukuta ogana no de Ghana mpenimfo atena so. Omo atena tumi no so. Nti sisi yatom according to the book of Ejapade, the journalists, the media, the kingpins na wom no yatomo omo so no omo stations no eya kase amanfo gusutie nti obi soro no ya metewa ha stand metewa ha station way metewa station way eno ano na wote ehon ko a wote ne nko ade eno ano wo ka bibia gye na wontie because ehon no te no wenya ma omote sa asem wo station A wakunu wawie no bibia ne ho a wo ka obeti biem because of te wo station A any station B any station C any yende. So we have done ourselves this service. We have injured the whole country. Ye pra omano na ukaso Ghana said ya Ghana ti se unya investor nipa ba ko ye serious say monton Ghana mambeto because that $3 billion ya mukobo yi pesa cha say the whole Ghana no yabua yasum ya $3 billion in this obi kuta $5 billion no ba and there's obetimi ato Ghana one person obeto no wajia control aba osi o mikuta misika mempesa me de babo mbosia meto munje na mumfa Ghana mam mempe president bia mempe any position leave it to the mia mashishama de kama na mama Ghana aye commercial de avenue a obi ababa abedidwa adisika baba abeto bibia kwa mfaso baba o man mu. If you have a president who is not ashamed of himself, sitting before the world, telling so proudly, telling what he need, wabela winye hieni. Na wukan we hiya sama chira wo colleague. Na wo colleague no moto hwe odin no se sabi mprendua sa wutiwe nyina hwe ni wadwin because uwe japade wo wasase so a ubetimi adanda ne mana ye japade asombo eboboro so ahwa other countries na wunnim said ya wodo baye nti waba wo besra de wo sra na wedi sise Ghana yesra na yedi o yempenimfo no yesre ansa na yedi. It is very shame. Wansra wundi yesre ansa na yedi ni ato ye no. We shall always go on begging. Yebekwa akwasra abrofo no ansa na yedi. Hwese de yedi electricity problem konya ho. And I ask myself, say, in this Ashanti regional minister, no, and people for say, you knew Obia, hey, you knew Obia, yeah, Ashanti regional minister, she party, Ashanti regional party chairman. Na oko other places are. Omudu mwefu nenam. Stomach politicians. As I say, okadia ebe favor ne fu. Okato hwa as obedu fie na ben na na account no mu aben. Na pepe na pop on phone so. Oh abetom. Yeah, yes aba I reflect it. Say ya. Say ya. Oh, and no, almost almost check no cry. Until almost send a check no. About reflect it the next day. 2 business days. About reflect it. Krang! Oh, I'm checking. Oh, I'll reflect it. I'll reflect it. Yeah. Nah, amo. Hey! And the mama yani enche ya papa Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen. Kakra na kukodunu musio. Oh, gradually we shall get there. As I said, the MPP for no. Omo ya gbohun, omo se sa na ala na ya gro na wodi. Enibere ya ba. Abatu yemu a na esi wonu so no. Mama ye nyina focus hobi. Emfa ye ni hwe ho. Because me no kasi ya still ebi musi abano ya to awie. MPP fu no abi da so keka omo ano sa abano ya to awie.
Sunny Afratia, every sunny one. Sarah, Nama, my precious on me. I want the woman, I'm your coma for Akuma for Namia.
Binkan Seni, having to mean you say. Binkan Seni, one ponent, Petty Masia.
Na me pese. Me be yanko pomo nanso akoma twe me kwachire chano se akoma na jidie na ano apemwa konkwajiye mu ebe enonti koma makoma fofo Mamme akoma fofo Mamme akoma fofo na miya akoma fofo Mamme akoma fofo
Diano, I said that any most I am of Sikaba. I am of Sikanabaro. Muslim Yakaya, as your jaguar, yet to fear commodity, yet to fear commodity, yet to see a few, yes, some happy away. Had an among commodities, I and this is the Sonanya Crano, now you are already. Yo, Abayam, why I was something in the party. See a Mrs. Siaka kageti ha menu nya sesi aye kasai wodi e hwe kageti ha hye mama ta hwan na tina sa besiesie kageti ha
tesa santuma keti ya you start here the mama started to me ansa no ofuri so no so tine yo kwa kakra bi na kufu ado do de nsa be kai aka honom eye nya ma na bi nya ba bi ntino mo tete kwa me kwa no mo te na nyo mo pe no mo de tie Your mama or ya so war ya market ama ye take kwam ni akotena ho ama ye ho atoye wo be hwa enwa ma na bi ko inside osia no wo mo kala kola no wani age
ye de ni ani ma ne se mahama emra no mesesa ne mamu ma yen she ya
Some catch now. You see now? What did you? I said, you man said, what did you?
It's a Mahama, Emra, no Messan.
Take one near Cottonao.
Tiobano, what I want Tiobano.
Your man be called inside Ocean, who Mukala Kola, no when Yaji.
Yet in any man is a Mahama, Emra, no Messan, Yamamu Mayan. On by ye, she and on by ye, and so up to now, by some months in ye. Absa months in ye, almost to me, bench, I say, Omni and Edini, Omni and Nini, into a Sramahama, Omara.
I would have day. show mame akatesia na gina hɔ yi you see on asma kan no amfa ha ala na mesrawo bomoden ha splitia yebekɔ run off ebesia split yebesia kɔ run yebeto akwa kosi sɛ ubenya akonwa no hey oh asema ekacha sɛ mumma yenge NDC MPP echi dedi nanado MPP amba omo se NDC ana oka no de ani ma no se mahama mra numbers you see now Jesus Christ inti mahama ba na iden etuaso
biso no wanka ya krampo tumi ye adama
ani ade ya ade na mahama nka ya wotumi ye Eurade ayo
kuma so ana oba emebu ne benya adwuma ye te se enya hwenye mate kunya mate ni kunya hwenye wo wiase
na de akumi ne 24 hour economy no mo de aba no yase obi a bedidi
wada hwe tie muntie
hwe kwa ma wuka je tie Dubai on na see ye enti media na ne 24 hour economy no de ba ne kwa na ekumi mate dia me tia se say ko ya 24 be work for 24 hours that 24 hours no obi a bedidi aduma no obi a benya bia ye
they catch us antiman say for say ye to abama do mama if say do mama na betimabu amamuwo no do mama na betimabu amamuwo no ye bia santiman obi a to abama do mama if say oba ye no na eniema mu ye bibia na afo ene Eliema boy aduade ne yeto no 1 cedi ene yeto no 2000
NDC ba so no na me wa hotom mo ba MPP ba ye ewrade nyankopon minnim dia mi wom
ayaka ajegon etro bi esa mebo search audios no na yehunu kona ye kono bibi ebinum so enam bibi ebinum so nam chese I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say anymore because when I want to kasa say betra na ye kasa why inti na ya betra now why are we here and what do we want? Edi inti na ya betra ye dede me nuano mo platform so bia nso sending messages eba na me kan. Why are we doing this? Sheni padoma egu ho. Mama oso na ye. Nti unsa de na akoye anya body a abe kwadu. Anya kwadu a abe body. This is the slogan of Ghana now. If not banana, it go be plantain. If not plantain, it go be banana. This is a slogan. But when adentina mo twanya mampenifo no asaya omana ma yakura ansa na mo makasa fide ya bra yesisem nti mumbra ye munyambra wie ye wo Ghana you say obi amra ye you still want to test them. Oh yansa man a chance no hwe that is the mentality obi amra ye hey ebusafu mama yenhwe bibi yo efise asagro dia Ghana fo timemufu yei ayaya it is very painful. So wodwene dia nankwa ubenya di unyama ya mau dia nankwa ubedi wie pena enankwa wadwene ina anane Obiti baby as Monshe de Debioye making noise. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Those who knows what they talk about every day. Empona mutete wa masha mama ne kodi ekwe. Na Ghana yenya babunu bia nani so ye ana yenya obi ti se cheda abrantie no metatie no pa na nsen utum say yes ni muja na no hwe fresh aba fresh nanso se beye Anka no ma me de me graba for ye me ye dia medi me bia me mresua na me ko gani me ndiare me gani me mresua na me ko nti chada ye de obetimi nanso onko wono ne co-equals ne colleagues e wo ho a they will receive him mo amosen na mo ye no motete ho obi yi ne tinsu a na mo be ye no ho asamaka. Then you begin to go deeper and go yan sika wa he and obrabe na oboy ya small boy young boy we is come and na oba betra ya so nso wo bi wonim dia wo de ayo waka wano atum because oman no baby ekono you don't feel the pain because you get what you eat every day. Hey, nti da benda na oman ye be dwene sabim producer na yaka say for once in our lifetime let us make a very 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 good decision for once. Jesus Christ.
Na wano no be wo nyakopon sisa makoma dade mame akoma foforo na miya onipemu wana kumemu na
choboy because 2024 no aka say ya fadeda 2024. Thank you
sir.
His Excellency Alan John Bejo Kyerematen, invited guests, the clergy, Nananum, ladies and gentlemen. I am very grateful to be called upon this afternoon to give a speech to you. The duopoly of the two main political parties has blocked the political space, which needs a strong and viable political force, which is embedded in the movement for change to break that barrier, calls for such alliance. Part of our national anthem says, unquote, and help us to resist the oppressor's rule with all our might, with all our will and might forevermore. So we must resist the duopoly of the NDC and the MPP to win political power.
The question is, how can we resist that duopoly? A kwamben yibetimi esizi saade no. Say yenya all government say all governance so the alaye Kenya no be a manayansesa the constitution that restricts people from coming closer to this duopoly or this duopolization people now. We can never resist it. Inti, I love the way you guys have started, all right, but are we getting the multitude to follow. 12.
We must move together to achieve the purpose of the Alliance for the Revolutionary Change. Therefore, we decided to come together with the Movement for Change, which symbol is the butterfly, spearheaded by Honorable Alan John Kojo Kyerematen, to bring this transformation.
Aye, Mamen Kobe be Alan Kasaye.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Choboy! I can feel the electrical energy in this auditorium.
And not just a doomson at Richa. Auditorium who electrical energy no crampo, a bit to master Canada Yevi.
The leadership and members of the Alliance for Revolutionary Change, the leadership and senior representatives of political parties and
senior also on the credentials of your group. That's what you're from 1992. And comrades from 1990.
The movement for change around the country.
Mr. Alan.
Namen are revered.
Yes, Obapa, yes, you can share your details. Yes.
Distinguished invited guests, friends from the media, fellow countrymen and women. Let me start first by expressing my profound gratitude to you all for accepting our invitation to be part of this important function. I give thanks to the Almighty God for making this day possible. I wish to also express my sincere appreciation to the leadership of the Alliance for Revolutionary Change for their dedication throughout the deliberations leading to the establishment of the Alliance. I would also like to thank them for the trust and confidence reposed in me in unanimously endorsing my candidature to contest as the presidential candidate of the Alliance in the upcoming general elections. Fellow countrymen and women, we are gathered here today for a very simple but historic event, which marks a watershed moment in the political history of our country. The historical significance of this event does not lie simply in the coming together of different political entities. Indeed, we have had alliances and coalitions of political groups at different times in our political history. The significance of today's event lies in the fact that we are initiating a process that will redefine the architecture of political governance in our country. This process, by the grace of God, will lead to the election of the first independent candidate as President of the Republic of Ghana. It will also lead to the establishment of the first truly representative government in Ghana's history. A government of national unity which will be made up of representatives from different political parties, the business community, labor unions, civil society, professional bodies, faith-based organizations, traditional authorities, and other interest groups, including traders, farmers, fishermen, artisans, among others.
Media said there be a catcher, Momesi 2024, no, and one at Dahono, Alan versus JM, and Yasam Kitwa. Or more a network, no, by Besamba.
For corrupt political appointees and other public officials. 2. Implementing transformational policies. Governance is about policy making and execution. What Ghana needs now are transformational policies in all sectors, namely in the macroeconomy, in the productive sectors, including industry, trade, agriculture, tourism, in infrastructure development, in social services delivery, including health, education, and sports, in the responsible management of, and in the progressive constitutional reforms to improve governance. In this regard, it is worth noting that the Alliance has agreed unanimously to adopt the Great Transformational Plan of Movement for Change as the Alliance's blueprint for Ghana's economic transformation.
Exactly, Senior Chuke.
Number 3,
all the best, yeah.
Making private sector the real engine of growth and development. The development of the most powerful economies in the world has been anchored on and driven by a vibrant private sector, strongly supported by government. The private sector in Ghana, including micro, small, and medium enterprises, must be the agents of the transformation of our economy. Four, building a united Ghana. The divisiveness in our body politic not on the basis
this
development of our country.
Yes, could be inspired by thunder. The network will see this program
attitudes and behaviors that are not conducive to indiscipline, the lack of respect for the rule of law, and the inordinate clamor for wealth is the cancer in our Ghanaian society. For Ghana to transform, we need first to transform our own mindsets. Fellow countrymen and women, these 6 considerations that I've outlined above constitute the driving force underpinning the establishment of the Alliance for Revolutionary Change. Individually and collectively, we as partners of the Alliance have been motivated by these considerations in our quest for political power. In coming together as a group, we have agreed to focus on factors that unite us rather than those that divide us. This, in my view, is what makes this alliance not only a powerful force, but an enduring one. As citizens, and to our children and generations yet unborn, to build a Ghana that works, not just for those in political office or those who have access to politicians, but a Ghana that works for all Ghanaians. When politicians are voted into power, they are expected to empower the people rather than empowering and enriching themselves. I'm committed to leading an effort when voted as president to create a new political culture in our country that will guarantee equal opportunities for all. Ghana remains the jewel of Africa, the oasis of peace, and the shining star of our continent. Let us work together to leverage these positive characteristics and build a prosperous, united, and peaceful Ghana. Fellow countrymen and women, in conclusion, I invite you all to join hands with the Alliance for Revolutionary Change to usher in a new era of hope, opportunity, and progress in Ghana. Vote for Alan Kyerematen as president in the general elections. In December 2024 in this country. Long live the Alliance, long live Ghana. Ghana will rise again. May God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong. I thank you for your kind attention.
Hello. Solo no neho afine solo no neho. Oh Siana solo no neho.
Geta card on yabi Kramida Masipa. Onkoda the version, your friend simple. Samira Anche, no more dido kuno. I be an icon for Penebetuman there. Geta card on yabi Kramida Masipa. Onkoda the version, your friend simple. Samira Anche, no more dido kuno.
Oh, to me, I'll go for JM because the best candidate for this nation. Or your visionary leader, or drink quietly. So I do our bayawa, and the JM never year we anchor now a yaboy first. So to know about the Sakia, Untinama at Chenkwa.
So much as here.
A beefy. Me see me bubo nyama JM ye o Ghana ha e bin fida MPP betin asinu akufado MPP for mu wa obi se mu bubo nyama ba ku 5 for mu nya ba ku pon kan chew yeah mati ba me abet omu ba otan akufado achi omu ba 2015 then okay John Mama, incompetent president. Now, economic messiah. No, we're done economic side, also digital. Now, digitalization now, see or no one Accra Digital Center, JM, on your human, or buy $1 and anything. And then $1 saying, or move place in $1 at 10 feet, Johnny. Or move by us, what you $1. Or the Kina my IGP, anyway, $1 per trade saying, Munkana Dio Ghana, or your TV3 or Moon, and $1 saying. Thank you. Obe Umbe Fan is saying, Nipa Mufan incompetent Mama president now, Musi Wasano, not that I knew or no $1 and then do 4 CD, and then $1 chomu 12 CD. Into your name to your mama, 1 year incompetent, 1 hour and that's soon. Ya can't buy me the Yanchiniqua, Wabong on him. Mekama John Mahama.
Oh, ejima papa obeye no nti ade ne ejima toto. Akufo ado ejima obeye MPP ejima obeye a ne ade toto a. Akufo ado ade yan komirika dodo. Yeni mi say Ghana de yan kɔ yechi. Wo yan san kɔ yechi but mirika no anu yashi. Mirika no anu yashi. Oh, I found said Akufo ado ye nti ama ye ni nje mu say e pese ade dwa ama samba. Mistake no ye no ebi no oba. Obetima change mistake now. Yeah, no, Obesua. I would say, Debbie, say Ghana for 10 years.
Yeah, what I want to say is that anyone that wins, we have to take it cool and easy. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's all. Yeah. No fighting. So you have to take it cool.
Oh yeah.
Mama, we have to take it cool. Yeah.
I'm from.
Welcome, thank you.
Oh, media Kennedy na wa man there. Abane there mento. Baby ama manema ade nipa ni nya Ghana for yen ye se pe no ekuro na yo modia o ni Ghana for ye dia yen ye se pe nipa no bo ye musi da bi Ghana na ye modia nti dia mu pe na modia ba ene ye se dia se pe ni se be aba ne ntu so mu po mo ngada ntu ma ba wo mia no o wini a wo wini eno anu simple fifi asin yankomasi kin Boa nkofo ni yize me young boy crampo me ofa me ofa cracking crab one bi ti Kennedy no nyini paketo o wa adwen papa o Ghana for him oba ono oba ya no nya president kwa heni o ma oye onye president kwa bo heni o ma nkofo obo o na go be president adi nti no ntumi mbo aye ni youth na ye wo man ni mu wacha say isi wi ase we youth when shi adwuma abra boasi usua adwuma so a kakra na so e ba ne wacha se waka wo force umia wani aforce na sika kakra be ba wonsam no sika na we wo ya adwuma ni sika ne ma wan sua adwuma so abuoi usua adwuma so abuoi ti ni papa wa adwin se obetima boye ne youth na e wo man ni delegate ma adwin se mo de da bi de mo pa na mo de nda ba de a ene o man gaza ngoto aba no wini dia wo wini so dia ene obi ani ase MPP party ni de ebegu che Kennedy ba ebegu me yambibi ebegu
mitoma mama no oba otimi ejuma papa maniji otimi ejuma maniji baba
what share
from yefe
na ebi so kase se Ekufuado aba ba omia ye new person or ba ntinke ebi obesesa ndia mani ana
oh dia Ekufuado ye no ba omia ba sa no so be sa dabi enti sa enti e jisu mama o sa tamesi ba wo ejuma no mama ba so so bojuma sa na yepe enti ba omi anu yo no won forget no kra oh meto agba manka ba mi aka meto ma we won meto ma dabi meto ma ba kuna friends Instagram po mi referee din aka meto ma ya gabo
oh abane de se meto abapa dia ene se de omo to ye na omo chiche ska ma wo mo no dia me so omo maska ni biso me so ansa na mato aba no nti ho na meti me di so omo diska na ma me dia meti me decide se omo ma miska dia aba dia me mento
afa
uhwe nim se ye be ma obe san he
o se de omo che bia me so makoma be to me ye se de omo makoma to omo yem se ba omi ama omo oma na omo maka so ma bi wati ase nti sa nti omo mienu kaka ni penyi ko
400 Ghana fo ni bi ni
man bi na penyi so man bi na fi me hwe sika no emuduro no abade afi we mento aba
mami woni da chima wo ma ohu batan mo hu batan a owo dwome ton ade apɛ bibia koma ne medi ono kra de obewe sika no options no we dia ne ni die mu dru ni a obeba no 400 no obi ba 500 obeto ma 500 so me shada kofa video play for us to see our conscience ne yade nam da bia ya bregu Kennedy beka ya bokagu kaska mi tia ya just for information ya bokagu
mama nyakuma fofro papa mami nyo akuma na mabe akuma fofro akuma jiji fuya akuma fofro akuma fofro
Kings Jesse Radio Latide Kings Jesse Radio
akuma fofro akuma dada mimbo akuma fofro
Kings Jesse Radio Kings Jesse Radio, your number one gospel radio station in America. And you better see Casus na comedy. Ayo, Jonathan Darby says, yes, we need renewed hearts. And Linus Simple says, good afternoon, greetings to you and everyone else. Always Royal say, greetings everyone. JCOP, hi Abe. Unity Abuaji say, good evening, oh, families. JCOP say, Ghanaian need change. And the change is His Excellency Kennedy Japan. No one or no can no vote. Tom. JCOP says Ghanaian need change. And the change is His Excellency Kennedy Japan. No can no vote. Tom. And Portia Asante says, good evening everyone. Irajua Apia says, good evening Abe. Now opening Kwajo, good evening the good people of Ken. May the Lord bless you all. Amen and amen. Unity Abuaji says, Osibwe Ghana men. Moya world na plenty women are looking for you and Asibwe Ghana men. Moya world na plenty women are looking for you. We oka abrantie na ose ne yere se on warne biwa wakwa konum paint ekum ne ho no agwawe he odu asamando amma bi omu be hia no so obenya fiada kan obesa na chiaba se wontumi obekọ hospital mo ahuru ne yem odi amhwe obenya ne odi ayem hisi beba korebu se ono ano no mpentro odu asamando no emma ya de twa no ntontum nko nti wabasa mo ahuru ne yem no san level Also big Ghana. Oh, we are our own enemies. And it's very sad. Like Honorable said, unless they change their mindset. Unity Abuaji says, took my words out my mouth. These are who we're fighting for. Imagine, hey, we could manage many one no down, one blow your radio now, one needy, can the put about war. Let I'm a forward down. What? I'm a look on okay. And always Royal says, E-train damage crying. So sad story. Where you E-train won? E-train. This is taxpayers' money. Money. Train ban usika wom. And Linus in powers. Hey! Debbie. Royal, this is evil doers. This is just a trial. Thank God there were no passengers. No man, when you are Bressa Obeni, not even Funazo or more baby, you wish you. Yes, it ensue a befono. Ensue see a before a fower, a dear woman, and nature. Inti ensue do kono, a beer when Yamia wadum so do you be more on the Duane put Nadoko, who should do no boo. Inti Adian and Yananya, Ghana for do not make your mind. Inti they are also trying to tell another self from now on, I be no obey a bay effect. Inti Anyawa dream, my how. But on the more serious note, it is very sad. A Jenny. A grand arms or the train a truck who could see train line also no. On our we say train railway line I had the watch. And no ma train crime fast messing came into and can say be a debi train be beba. It's not so park and the can this you are not drain home. Anya common sense. Look for people to help you push the car out of the railway line. At least. Jesus Christ. Now Jimama Akko says, good evening, Abe. What was the truth? What was the truck doing on the truck per what the reporter said? It can't stop anyhow. Na me kra no railway line no baby bia omoya unhu se bia ahade car kwan ebetimi be cross railway line no. They do it in a way unhu say car betimi afọ. But wo hwe baby a car no gire na nothing shows say car betimi across e kwan no. So the question is that already. And Mama Georgina Bafo says, this is very sad. Lioness in power. Enti da benkra. Asam benkra na yebe shiei. Adenkra aden. And Lioness in power say, Enti adepa na onipa mpe ana. Oh, yempa adepa. Forget. It's so sad, you know. Franco Wusu. Now, Mama Georgina says, greetings to Abe. If you are Makra and all the beloved family on this great platform, wish you all a peaceful evening. Remain blessed and safe. Franco Wusu, Uncle Abe. Fire. William say, what's up, Ken family? Jose Kwame, good evening, Pastor Abe. Makra, Coach Fiera, George, Lieutenant, Producer Omega, Mama Rosemary Martin, Mama Babs Kuka, Mama Georgina Bafo, always royal and everyone. Bonnie Godfrey says, good morning, family members. Future leaders for Kentiv say, good evening. Please like and share. And Gladys Yabua says, good evening, beautiful family. JCOP, please like, Tom, and share. Gifty Abuaji says, good night, I'm watching live from Israel. And Collins Asante, good evening, big man, Mr. ABK, and everyone on this platform. Mama Gladys Yabua says, as Asim Bosomjie in the branch road Infante Yankumase. Oh, okay. Georgina Bavo says, greetings back, oh, my dear Ose Kwame. Hope you are doing well by God's grace and His mercy. Wish you a peaceful evening. Remain blessed, healthy, safe, and happy, dear. Uncle Yao Abai says, very sad. No hope for Ghanaians. Asem, God have mercy. And God will say merci beaucoup. And Sly Wonder says, greetings family. Mama Georgina says, so these people are not ready for a change. If not MPP, then it is NDC. Oh, Ghana is doomed forever and ever. And also, I'm saying my vote is for Alan Chairman to come December 7 elections. Bonnie Godfrey says, I'm very sad. Collins Asante, Bonaforia $9.99. Thank you very much, Collins. Yete won't catch it. I am for go into one. Mama Georgina Bavuzi, please don't forget what Al Wahab told you. He said Ghana have no future, and that is very true. It is very, very sad. Collins Asante said they want to disqualify Cheddar, but it won't work. Uncle Michael, good evening. Nyame adom na so eh.
Nyanko padom le hoye pa. Si na we kakra bi na America na me ntwe ade na se. Nipa no mu so de track akwisi to say if it is me ntiase. Me point pa ne say omo ye kwan ni we ni nti omo ye kwan ni we no omo nsi so da. Train na e ba na omo be ye taxi no. Oman say I was ready for training.
Ya jena maho because nka ne papa mu a unsa ye race car nketua bi omode ye train so adwuma kwan so adwuma nka mo ye tran mo ma enundi kan survey kwan whilst this train begin to other start so be fa kwan so so ne be ya anka ye ya ne sense ye kwan mo ye ya mo twense train ba be sisunti se bibi na akwachima ubehu a signal won you gonna use this walkie talkie phone CB mobile phone kranso aba communicate oh ya ba be to 15 miles akwamu ye nti obetimi aba but bibi
nya no aka no on say one thing is we nipa na odi asisu no ono na di 77 mu kese pa but ejuma ekakese say da ho no o ma nye diligence na ye bebre say ya anytime be an obekum nipa.
Oh yes.
So what I say because we enye 1 million ejuma o ejuma kakese na mode aye nti anya hwe kura no one to say the work and omo ye wi a omo wo train nketu a omo de ye test no say bibia ye okay me point kese kura say ade na aba bedu no nti ade ni bedu ya na mo say na mo say say mo de fa kwan no so what if say because Ghana ye nim say train stations and go for ko yiji ye can say omo na de ni bi omo wi a nti what if say mutira nye na nanko omo wi a na de ni bi free ho no ma we they say to me bo mo na choke here. I mean sometimes culture of maintenance here one and I say negligence no too much ye Ghana for no ye baby be ko bia no like I mean Franka Nyankopon say ye mu bebre ho no ma ye pie aha no ma enyoma bia shepu ye ama ye free sa suban nim because Ghana for ye suban. You can say adie we ya eye adie a oman ni nya akoma da so a ebo e da so nya bo ketwa no adie ni bedu ye no sebi o obia ama obi atimu say okay ma yen kohwe say adie bia ba bia track no train no be fan tracks a ye twa nya no bibia is safe and edua bi kura buako ato track ni bi so senior common sense o edua kura timi buto so ye bebre mu nipa na wa yesa no but yes we omo nsuso ehwe sa kwan no because omu we ye wonkofo a omo re adenti ne ye wo highway de bia omu twa kwan ho arese nua mu ye na train amaya e cost so heavily no there and honestly ye we ye no nti se we no se enka we no beba be say next 5 years ye chance 5 years beba yes wo nti by the time I am ra no omo nkoyo omo say ye nkofo aba betua nkofo aba betua at least once never be one ma ye blame government no and na say for but all my government na di nyoma show omo nsa senior bebre na ya na ya say unim omo mo bebre no so no omo eba ha eni besua say enim de no but politics na ye di wura ye bibia mu nti no ama adwuma no nimdia oba besua anya on apply because oye ni biara kra na still any party aban ntimi nyere hwe and most of them no omugu office onum ana say ade bia omuye bia no and support the Ghana ebe pushi akonanim but because say na banti aban ntimi nyere hwe nti no and no so omoye kosa I mean the do pempen so a yes ye meant ye can say ya dream no ye ma enyoma bi ye dikan think ahead afa ansana ya make some decisions bi me meble mu akwa na odi ade nkosu no but enyo no solely ono nko a yes oma omo so and make sure say e kwan no at this point you know bibia is safe also na me there is ya no some the train na nka dada ni bi create nka obi amfa so military create me to plane no ma share we say okay adresi ya no I say I senior ma nyeke for meka asema eni kwanse meka so adeno ne adase nkuto say yo I say bibia I don't care no there yo mo dey say omo person omo yiye ne fast na commission say bibia commission one way cry ye best enipa what's say din na the court mu kra politician beba the commissioner amount because omo person time bia omo kire say ya yewe senior me ha baby amewo you can say I-95 all the way from baby amete all the way down to Baltimore all the way down to Pennsylvania area ho o masesa e kwan ne sunyia within 6 months you can say mayor be akra ne one mo be gina wo so o kohwese ya sesa kwan na so o ye four lanes o masesa kwan like o mutu su no ahoma enumre na me mapo ameko adwuma no ebu about 2 o'clock no mutu opia no ma o si so say okwa commission ni show mutu ma yenye ntema aban ni bekọ awie akufo ade beba be commission akufo eno anti bibia kikikikikiki obi antina se no ntre ondwene no fa plan nto ho yes I am man e be bo no the way you see here no senior akaka mde de ja nyankopon so akwa.
Thank you very much. If you're a Majo, I'm sorry, my far wrong person. And you know, if you're ready, hello,
hello,
hey, are 1 minute, Sam Rajo.
Abandani bina tram na farm minim na to agone
ebusia mumba bua mi na mse edu bi a nipa bi ya se ye kire ne hyedem kakra ye quarantine no ohia mayi na to akone hey sa point the news dey no twama me minimum no obefa IPL so kohin boy ayo yo awe no waba adwuma ya me shira na afi yanti atiefo nyina atiefo dey mesremu mu amani tua ayaya ikuro fefe da ho anyame asisi di bibia aguma maye na atrimodemfo ya ebinum edi yeso a wo mutirimo de wo munwini nipa ho nwini nipa dwene a ene mapapa anyankopɔ de asira he nyinaa omuntimi ntutu ne yie ne atena ye kurom nti ade fa nkrofo kurom na ye bepa die ebedie
ana mama ko yi kakra yi nyame ya adomu a mo betime nkasisi ya na metia na matia tie fo pem a wotie no hwe nyina yehu anyankopon hire obi biara no nka obi biara ho na obi biara kuma so ade e papa no mmerem na afi ne bambo papa no wogya fadum no ntwa nyina ehu nsia osefo bia ne se boni bia wo to aba wogya no nhye no piao abe ato da bi na se me tie Ghana saa na me tie emabunu ma ne merima no a na mitimi chese mi nompe nyina ato da bi abeka se dem ne ntinku a ne wo mi mu dompe nyina abubu mitimi busa se nanti Ghana yi enipa ewo mu yi do sabe mpraduasa dodo no maburu no wo mu didi mitimi hu so mu didi o so mu nidi o mitimi hu ana duane be no mu di ena hima na tise na me dwen sa afi ma dwen kosi sa ana ye duane na ye di no esa ya dwen ana dokon ne ntinam no ebi ana nyama ni padua no ntimi mani padua no ntimi nwini yie because me ntiasie se de ekosu owiase nyina Ghana fo maburu ente kura no mahu ana NDC MPP na ensamoni so nkoa na NDC fo so de omoni muditi omu se ai ana ukoja si ai train na ye ko train and that kind of course and
if you are jinaye na wala na twitwa ada wako she busha na
oze
baby a wona mbusha na ade na de wako she rem baby on Dabi
aja ekura hospital mo ba ya entina ja ma be se ho na me di o kakra sa me wa me nti Ghana kwase ensem bebre sa social media na hedie na ya no mutio sa hedie no mutio enso so ya wo be hwe o page ni nipa bebre ya betie na o mu asem no a eya no mu de yedai ya asem na de no mu de ye enti ye betimi atena ho pa asha ma emabuni asa akoto abama joma na ndisi pa de no de ba se Ghana Syria Ghana chukwu atire nyina fi PNDC NDC Lawrence ana beche Ghana code eti kura ani bre ani ahoya no de beche Ghana fa na eti kura na sa eyema sa Ghana fo abodo mamadin ana osi kajetia ana osi weya no bitimi se enipa na ewo asase ne so no omu nim ade a ye fra no abatu because na Ghana inflation na esai na Ghana sika esai o free so atawari fu ya John Mama be di ade no o ma dollar ne so enfie nan pe ene fa na wodi ade no odi free hin odi kodru hin Ghana sika ana kufoja ho no John Mama be mas no odi kodru hin se nipa na ti asase ne so no wo mo nyine ho hwe o kama na kofo be fituru na dokon na omudi e campaign no na dokon ye to le sai ana John Mama ani atame se be fituru na dokon no so na duru sai e ko na ti ana e ko na nim ankuntabuo bia ni wa ta Ghana fotumi bu no ma brabom na so nipa wote ho na se wontimi mu akonta wo wa brabom hunu baabi a wo firi ane de wo kwa se e se e pe pa mu nyina firi asase no so say ke yakoto aba na bo fa ayi poison akura ubu sa nipa no say di antina wo koto aba na wantimi aka sam bia o say o ene je to free dia odi ya okofi anu wakowu because wuntimi nkoto aba wunim ne enti a woto aba wo na ka yakuo mu nyina na omo a ubu sa na obetimi aka nyansasam no na wono akoto aba no because sabe emprepre duasa em say jimifo no edo so sen wona wodwene no e wo Ghana asase ne so na ni nyina so jira maburu no dodo na so ti asem bi obi ka na aha ya tetenko a ana jama ma besi bridge yesa ha nyina awo obi say mate kura yenya bi ni hey abe ani atifu amuti ye yesremo eti wenu mo no say yenya tofi bia aye poison ya na ochitama omuno mudi no mu a uji say onyame wo nsira ye onyame sira ye because ani pa na gu asase ne so menya si o say wo me yenyame abode ebinom dodo no maburu dodo no menya si o so bode nyame obo ye no say nyame ne bo won because won timi nwene no obi a won timi nwene de yene ne trase etitria eman yene ne trase titire man NDC MPP sene sama wo se mensa eye tire ma omo ye party mamma o eye campaign ema party ba power na ye di school feeding program asa omonsa enu aduane menkola na wuntimi ntua na omo bedan na hwa kwa yi se de wo tete ma so baba ko ya osemedia ye wo mitum etibia ben pa na ye be ya Ghana fo betimi ahunu se ebra so se NDC ni MPP ye to abatia wom ni e di party foforo ba ye di alliance third party ya o maye ye di omo bana anibie ba o manum because ade ba ko amasa ahunu se o man is developing enipa no they will force to change you because obi ti ohiamu a eye me say eno anu no ye wo hwe ni mu anu owuo but ohu ade bi a ete se de ye mu bebre ye ba abrochire ha ana ya sesa because ye wo Ghana no na sa adwe no an ye tuni MPP NDC if you are to one, media me did years a development of Ghana, any part of them forced to change. Then are good leaders near the moment to two institution in Anua, any part they are forced to change. Anything that be a media minister America for the Britain for say I'm past Ghana no some do ya. Say any pana ye guasa senesono. Say free Ghana near Babru Triha. Yenko school, but your adoptive system no, after for me good. Emma or mine I abasuno, omunye son faso. Any at the high no, and yet say ye nim nyansa, and I say ye nim di, she said ye num goofy na omo ya. Me I make us yen come on to fini no nanka and kanyansa fui. Now so me sanjili who said dabi, ayo here. Because I'm planning for a booba, yen an animal cattle was a wo here away a dambo. We hear a dambo. So we hear one about damu. Now why a fee ground? He said, why a fee, who shall why a fee, or for a normal. Because I hear at the end, animal about them goofy. And yes, I'm about them nothing to my go, but I hear now only left and right, only you obey it. Etino, any, Shamami, I will teach you more near me. Any, said the Omo ye, no, any a man so sana, measure. Says the canom de bar, the end of the mood, do no. Let us acquire a year to promise, no. I will say, Gab, or bad, so bad, becan you. and a second about Miadiano, Canadian, my Adiamento. The same people. We're here, and I'm a Nipano, 7 previous, and don't run out of bottom. And one more when you be dear, one more dream with the hawker. And I may say America for and Britain for one money Ghana alliance. No, said the Ghana and you by Germany. No, but what? Mutimi man dying, a man a son ma, a bibia manono. Adenti and a moon develop Ghana. Namudia monfa because America high way. Oba Satan boya a Holland for it to. Oko Satan boya a Spanish for it to. Bro, no be I would do what you will be able to quancha. Ubehu the signal is say a new piano. Only your mind be so for America. What would you be to we?
Aye.
It is America for the Britain, for the Germany, for the Holland, for the say. Assassinate that when in Nipana at Tiffano. Some person doya. Na bar. That's a side Jimmy, it me took and yet me the Omo Prime woman here, so far so moment dear, and yet Juma dear. I didn't see an almost sham and you pay a damn any idea kunkum. Now, assassin, I must have penal. I say, because a nippon near assassin, assassin, I say, and almost percent nippon in there, no more for my job, and I don't quite hear him. Anything I may throw one media that be I may throw almost say, young Ghana for dear. Young Yabia, you bet me Abasabasa, said the Burkina Faso for yet, said the Niger for yet, said the Mali for yet, said the Senegal for that be, yet the young Pamomo. Yes, a crime in Kuma Yebi, Yahoo precaution at the buyer. 80 years, yet next no more moment development in my young. If it's a Nipana, Mudoma Sisi was there, almost shots as soon as Mamono, and this near MPP, no. One near Jaya, they take my Nipana or Tiffano Hotono, said the Mopa Nipa Hotono, a bro, America, or Germany, or Italy, or Holland, or London. It is an ambassador, Mopa Ghana, not Ghana for so Pemua. I didn't see an Amusha, dear Kosua, and Nipai. Mudu musisi hoyi mudi sika mama no madi wo de mama no madi ebi kuna sa tam sa de bam krom e didn't na mu hu se say mu be companies e develop krono na nipa no they will force to change na me problem ni wo anything na me sreda bia say ya wa ha no ni titru ni a Kristo fo Yesu Kristo juma a wode say yen san say yen kompoje wo ma wo na yira no o se ebinum mpodi age se ehim wo mu frigem enti se etimi aba ha nyame afa ya ma ha keke wode aba ha ta de be ya ye betimi asua de na ye de akọboa ye nuanom a omo nso so obonsam de o magum pochirem obonsam kesi a wote Ghana eni ohia any NDC ni MPP for any party wo mu omo ye NDC for any party wo mu omo ye na yen two party na nka yen for party omo man ye mampani na yen tete amamuo no na mo abrofo yi mo nta akire nhwe se adwuma mo de se wo mo nsa no omo ye na yen fienti asase no no mo betere ho no ntra ho ebe sremo ye nuanom amu wa kwantum mumu ayai nanka August yen tibi nko kan asem wei entre o Manhattan bra enipa nyina twa wasia na ye kan asem yi tira abrofo no betie me ni o ma nante ata me ma hu abrofo akoma ahu o ma dwene mahu because me try niema bebre me can omutimi hwa no ma di atum me de ka bo police car to Range Rover me narrative me story no police ni ni tiri ma ma anya me hwe ma ye ni ma tratra ni ma bebre abunu say omukuta kuma pa ma kuma na emre unless you did not speak well na wunya wunia ma yie ana obroni no benya asem edi timesre enye hu o say ewiase no ye titele foforo ye new world ni abam no enti new world law na ye se no say ye ewa no ye ntibi ammoa na ye akodi ye nuanom no ama brofo na hu sampa ye betena ye sua de eniti ne edi asema beto o manim no na ye hear mo correlation see e no mbeka bom ni atetere Ghana enso a they will sit there and look at you come for some way keke enye hu we see obi na aketire na say and you have long way to go. Look at all these people are staying in America here. There's a bit of slow brony to the sense that brony so nye kakai brony nye sebo brony nye jata brony hear ideas all the time. And America for ne bobo CNN abasui any ayi obisi ado enu nyina abe ukwa ankoje abasubo ni bi because they need intellectual people. This war any in America for so amon kokun bia biom amon support obi abiom oma tin commission ase ahu say ebre na duru say amani bi be den amani bi be mre we need to sit down and drink a peace drink. And come the rest is a young couple pretty tell nay akunu ntwa. It is a Timian and solicitor way and Chiram say, oh, you have a fear dear. It's a here collaboration. The person, Munian and Kabom to Ghana, Nian took at the Sari Proyasi, Mamon to Sacrum for some form of Nimanim, as I say, through any beer, they will listen. Yenian and yet me be an ayo, or here Adamo, or here Namaka cancer who know. Ayo, he know, or the part of the obey. What would you obey? By day, cry one day. Again, obey. Again, obey. If you obey, I say, Obum component here, I am also not the 150, a Kufuado Bresso, a 5 cities, any mamma by Anka. And so, mamma and can't tell with our bar what the Docuna Bessa for 150. As run a Bessaco, a mamma beba, and feel me. No, he had a good dinner. Hey, Kakufa the crowd one here. It's the Biagana for a drink home at Easter said, your bedroom acquire, your chinquan or Mojanico, we enter. And yes, Ghana for more contum. Mutia King Jesse Radio and TV, Strong Voice Network, we are for KTV, Abebu Bobikahu.
Brighter Media for
Metsremu. Mama yanka humum. Na Kenyans asem o mahati hwa. They are ready to listen. Say Ghana for the enya basa. Ghana for so omugye tum. Me ne etia na oba na odome party masie yie no Nigeria ni a amama anwal ne say. Me ne ko Spain here ban. Oyi ni passport ami sumi yi me dia refugee passport no. Omu detain because Nigeria passport unya yi pa yenimi say o ye criminal. And I'm a man person in Nigeria ni benante. Eti ye besre Ghana for mama yenka ye humom na asemu anyankopon edinam King Jesse Radio ye so de ma na nanom ebewu issue moja good di asase ne to ho no omo nam ye mu ka no eye nkwaje ani asumdua asem ebama Ghana afa no ntumra pafira na so tu kwa na akofi a wasumu adom watimi anante krom ama wani age eti anyumrei mesramo ye nyai ka yabam sumu because say dai ka enye yi agesi ye ka na musumu tie na mu de kwa adwendwem na mu bo ho mpaye na mu tidi say ya asem papa na ye ne ye Kristofo na wɔkyere ba si di na Jimmy Sam sabe ɔdi na Jimmy Sam kɔka wɔn kramofuo mu omu yi ni maa yi yɛne ɛdɔɔso moma yɛn sɔre na yɛnyɛ nkwagye ho adwuma na onyame bɛhyira yɛn nyame hyira obi biara na ɔnka obi biara ho
yo piao So Uncle Prince Deborah says, "Oh Ghana, what a disgrace." Araho. Now, Mama Georgina say, Abe, please stop the jokes. This is very serious issue and it's very sad. Oh, Mama Georgina, I'm my body. I'm in Chamania Hugh. Also, I'm going to say, my incoming president, Honorable Kyerematen, OCA. Sly Wonder says such women are part of Ghana's problems. They claimed their umbilical cords were attached to their party when being born. Can you imagine? Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Abe.
Papa.
Me ba so kakra che. I am pa. Me nya code kakra nti me ba to no afi na. Me mo akle kakra fine. Match on match atiefuo nyina. Abi obia etie ehwe efi. Meda wasenso once again say all the platform yaba ama obia betimi chair na dwen ewo line so. Efiera me chair ba bia obia chair. Na mpacho efiera nsem okani nyina no. Ya gibi tu. Na aba wan so ka se ani abrofo no ntimi app no. Ade no ehya se nye ne. Abrofo no omo pese omo no obia betimi app. Because ade ba kwa pese efiera say in the white man's world, now Western world, whoever controls Africa controls the world. But what you say? There is no reform, no awkward nothing. Say near Woke Kano Babayama. One in Kumaba, no, as some of Backan or by USA school. Oba say the black man is capable of managing his own affairs. But what you say?
Yeah.
Berlin conference. The day I'm here at Berlin conference, it was a scramble for Africa. And so when the president because could deem Koma, Mr. Bay, at the end of the day, your authorities are almost a chair president rule. Your white authorities are say, never say US, Joe Biden, and you're not dealing with our. And your spiritual battle between everybody before. Anybody can argue about this, but there is a spiritual thing any abrofo before. I did before you be asasi so that. And abrofo so aba na omo so edi so. Na yen kam na ne na nanu bi asasi we so no. Omo de odo ene nkabom na na ewe adwuma. But sa abre no na abrofo no yenim ba bi a na omo wo ana na omo se. But ade ba ko a aya de dia ye nyina Mr. ya kan say obroni te say wo ya abrofo the battle te say
yeah.
But ye confront ka say mu a waves I say na brew. Wow, it's like people that were coming from somewhere that they didn't know coming back
coming from or behind the waves. Into all about from the ban, almost it's almost plans the data. And your spiritual hierarchy, no matter how I'm not beaten for back what nothing. I can say send on my own Mr. Bay. Omoni entrance no more at the end sa. May almost some percentage, Yeah, they will not do it. It doesn't matter. Matter demonstration I beg you to my say the penny for no a buyen. I'm a company for me Emma buyen. Me pa church afi. Omo agofo no, omo na do music Mr. Bay echechire. And omo dey bu Africa man no. Sa promise am ye. Agofo na bi na echechire na man kofo sika. Ese munje ne mo fanye. Mu ria, ye gu so pese e de ba. Who minister no be sign over my kwan and we the same poisonous juice so whatsoever abeto wo mu na wo man no edi under yare me pa church afi anything no they can say demonstration they do obviously e be ho ayi nya be badi but we per say obi ana say fi wa ti asese aden na ye gu ni sam e and e koso obroni ma sesa na adwene a wa sesa na adwene da na From a citizen, young Waha, and I will be beginning Waha. Only for a second class citizen. If I talk here, look at who send your moon, I'm come who. I'm come and come. Now, that the I am not make chance of green and Mr. Your friend is saying, if you were a canoa, share a brofono. Now, they need a before say, your course of building of mine. Mr. Bay. Also, what the AI na ba me boa.
Aye.
AI na eba no artificial intelligence no. Almost programming no to their intelligence, not to the intelligence of the black man. Na AI no eba be yi enuma be nipa bebre e be lose some jobs. Nipa bebre be lose some jobs, especially when one go school class there and you work tra. And no any problems at a fear. Oh, my sister, everybody, we are saying. Into any sci-fi movies, we are being shared. You only movies, you know. And idea of my sister after that, everything. And if you are your kind some part, yes, but to go to sit down with these people on a table to sign some of my Africa, and not be a busy. Once again, whoever controls Africa controls the entire world. That is why your friend is Russia. That is why China, all of these people, no, government, Africa, Africa, other funny Africa, no they are calling into any contract you sign with these people, whether you want 30%, no more 70%, I'm telling you, it is never going to work. It will never stand. Will be that. I'm a Juma. Everything demonstration is a but in Percy at CFA. I'm not one of course to Ghana. Near Yasama Emra. Yama all maybe 4 years. Me pursue via the 2 teams and Mahama is near 4 years, never be 4 years. Or pursue had the longest ever president in Ghana. Because our service 6 years. 2 for your friend is Atamils. And on one baby 4, not quite 6. Into a baby 4 come. No, we are said before, or for 8 years. We should put that in our head. Ghana for no, yeah, this guy to Abano. And yeah, Adia and you two no more pay. I'm on parents, I Obi identified about Mamuno. I'm on pay. I'm open for Crafono HG. I say, begging for Crafono HG. And I'm be clear interview now when Mr. Ahab, you know. Or Chile, 10 years. I want to say, it will be there political party apart from NDP and NDP. I'm not agreeing to say, I'm not person of mine being that from here. I'm not penny for no craft. I could want to say, or no offer. No, or you're part of Abrofono. Anything and come by, and come out for control of Sapapano, and then in talk on it. At the end of the day, the Konya Bibisa Big Six. Mr. Abe, we have only one founder. We don't have 2 founders. There can never be 2 founders. Stay here, I want to say. When I hear the founder, any other persons on Babeka Ubiano. Only your co-founders, on the Boao, Bamunya founders. So you don't put a Kufuado, Akweje, all those people, some your big six. Zaman, your big yes, you are. We need a younger person, apart from Honorable Ken, Akunta Japan. Apart from Onono, any abandon on so you each other. There's no one, nobody, I'm telling you. So Babaji Ghana so. And yes, I said, Ken Ama, the Chada Ama. I'm telling you, in the next 50 years, and be a Ghana, a better man. Medasipi.
Yo, Mr. Medasipa. Yeah, Mobo. Hey. Erica Fram say it's so sad seeing some of Ghanaians demonstrating their ignorance this way because of no curfew. Abenade say I think it is another strategy to loot the country. Now they are going to have another budget to fix this train. Who put a truck on a trainway? Felicia and Nuru says, good evening everyone. Sorry I'm late. Cool, I'm late. Nancy, you are still with us. Gifty Unity Abuaji say, is this my dad talking? That's something he says all the time. Soon as he hears Mahama. And Franco Usu says, Evira, you are right and I support you 100% with your submission. Sly Wonder say, oh Evira, what a wicked agenda. Unity Abuaja Sresa, Jemo Diama David Ando, and Atono Buasiboko, Jemo say hi Abe. How are you doing together with everyone in the studio? Everyone in the studio here is empty. We are all good, but I'm the only one here. So this is how Ghana is going. Yeni Oshafo, Yeni Dikamfo, Yeni Nia Sabi Wadjine ko kan kase. Baby among no na direction ekono, muma yensan yechi, na mbo man. Amutu ya no bia, omu nyina de echiri yu. Yekohwe egupono mu. Nti wa woni ma aboro no. You only have to swim and take yourself. So we need me jara crowd ya na wasam ya mobo we nemu a we nam nsuo no wudem na wo kabi we den nsuo no wufu ya de hye ande na to no wufu apa na wudem na wokọ nti yempenimfo no direction na omode ekọ na yedi echi yu no wode ekogu jem nkoso ndi omochi. Mama Georgina, good evening.
Fine evening, Abe.
And what to say?
Fine evening. Me chia obi a nwumre e platform no so. If you me chia opa. Any obi a obeka se bia na se obi a wuti na obi o platform no so bia me chia obi a.
Amen.
Abe, ne koso Ghana na areho. Areho pa video ya obo ye ya. Ghana fo obi a kire na dwen. A dodo na se ombeto ama Mahama no. Areho yie. Nipa ba ko pe na me hu se sabe. Oye nyansan. Owe bia no wo ka se won de emse no otika mu kra or in a private car mu so whatever wo ka se honabo ken amade a wono onto aba because all my impu wo ma hu ne waye ono pe eno kasa ye twoma koma so wo ma maka nyina metunu sasa ne amri bi book bi a me readi en che kra abrofu ya book enye Ghana ni na twro enye bibini na twro na de book no kire ne say Africa fo bibi de IQ ye de no owo fom na or can the truth or see IQ no too low. Abrofone the end were very high because of the climate. A Sony I didn't know Africa hono. And my young drink into me drink and quite my yankasa and dear. Brony Adana war drink send your baby be a one mine, a more money developer no. Na tuntumuso so drink a coin of befaswa. Honorable Kennedy, you may be a warrior. I dear bet check I don't quite jadem, nanka shit. Nimye bi modema wo bo mpa yesenka adwuma ne besai no ne na ye pe edi entia adwen no wo fam adwen no wo fam enti ye ni odoma ye ho se wadwen no wudwen kwa akiri na woni nyansa wukura no bebo mpa ye amanipa no se niam bekoyie na bi kura bi aka won so daachi ana se wakọ ne nchempu akwakosia ne oye nanka won so watumi aye bi sana brofotie enam si ye no what too low ntino de bia ye ko down because ye ndoye ho se wo do bia ana Africa hon Ghana especially say ye doye ho anka ye man anka enye sa abe me say train asemi ya ye ken me giri sa ada say se na ni e kan me ba me e bia na car chrono ana say a truck or whatever ebia na esi kwan no mo sheda de kosi kwan no dada ansa na train ni dru ho a entumi ambreki a ekoba ne sa ba de me mo madwe me pa ne say eye ni da ho bone so mo hye ya nim time train no ba betwam ano mo de truck no kwata enwure mu ba bia kwan no ho ba bi so mo say ni ti na e ba na o ma cross no at once sana madwe ye me no ma crossing at once ama che say train driver no ye no ho hwie yeyi na na ebesi esi adwen boninti me kai say 2021 me call Ghana holidays na me call na che say ensuo bi choice serious pa wo mo ka che say fine per farm for pa the particular place that didn't happen na me refi kakra ba Ghana sam na me ne mu ken ada sa akra ho ba bia na say nkra kese ni biso na wunim last me de koye wo mu tenso no ensi to brema tony ade ye very serious no na nipa dasani nipa bi ebo omodi akotwetwa timba kese pa o I believe say be on one platform see ebia na bi ni masema making omkotwetwa timba kese pa no omdi kogu gota kese bia nsuo no atwa egumuma etumi teneko wo mo kwotwetwa de ko sili kwan no sabe ntumi ensuo no ntumi flow na momu na be basro chese enya ba bi mfa no de be ya ne se be yire afri gota ni ma basro na ekum nipa bebre efa nipa bebre enti misisa ni kunkwa de wo kan ya se ba o me se be ya anom eye opposition for ni nyina ne se 2020 abana nka se wo moto ye no na there was a trouble wo mo say wo mo na wini ye MPP for awini emena mo so kwa mo hyehyehye amount for markets places ni ade they cause a lot of problems e wo Ghana ho enti na see ya no ma yo madwen so mbe sabotage government no enti 2021 ana make us asemi wo mo ya saade no wo mo fu se government ni no mo gu government ni mo asio ba wo ma nwi wo mo nua no mo a wo mo be wu ho ensuo no beto afa wo ma na se ensuo no over flowing na be fa enipa bi akọ wo ma nwi hu timiti na be mi bisasa brochire ha na ye wo no papa say USA UK say Germany France wherever Holland ni de kaka ho Australia ni de kaka ho papa no bi be ka say me ma ban anwini nti no be dinse woni na makro no mo ho akire wo mo ni nyina ne say ya kiu no book na me read ye no me read the book na me say oh I see this is the reason why so boni bebeba as Africa for ya dwemu ma ya dwene wo fom oto wo fom enti wo say dodo na ye tutu kwan yo ba still adwen boni kro na anka nipa da sani ntra brochire hu se ne broni achichi ni kro na onko fa ntra lupremu nko Ghana na onko gisika nko to aba entia ho na boken onko to aba fo so kan nipa da sani wadwen papa anko mo nya saade bi ko mo hu se ne ewura no wo ba obetumi aya mo man no ama man na tumi edi mu so nipa sheda se wo kwa Ghana no wakoto agensi ho na boken se ne o man ne ko no me ka lokre se wona boken yankopon se sana dwen pa ma wankwa ka Alan no mo hu asane se nipa bi akwadwen ni Alan afafranto awo mo pesu o mo bom no mutumi ya bibi giga na si ho no se yankopon se sa wona boken adwen ya ma na mfi sa fucking party ni musa MPP sa so call MPP amonsanfo party when film anko ni Alan no mo a sane awo ha buka ye no ye ni future and that is the truth so one abo ya damade ate na Ghana fo hu se wakwadwan ni afafranto sesia ma sesia wo free MPP makwaka ma Ghana fo boy be bosse no hu Ghana fo be bosse de risie sa kopim tama 7th December ni beju because no more who say ogie abo man me ento aba no ba still Ghana fo be nya ni da so say o man ogie abo man and definitely so say ba ni sa wo mo na ebe wini mahamo wa ba o mio wo mo nyina be bullshit just nyankopon ka ho na bo adwen o kana kuma Nasa no no aka say Ghana first na ebe gi Ghana si ho no I believe that this is the time and also ko join Alan impo sala kra be president no one abo kra ko ye ne vice still they will do better for Ghana so omo be rene agi Ghana si won so ampa this is sa azuma me tantumi anya dwuma pa ma ho na bonsa sana dwen ko join Alan mo a honestly speaking, you forget it. You need future bia. Because me share say na dwemfo ma bi ni nkrofo bi titi Ghana who interview course nyina na mahama na mo ba na dia na ade papa be na ode bre Ghana man. Na just say won mo so abese nyema mo ntina ne so ya mo tsama dwen se mo be change nyema mu. Just anye we we. Etimi de me gira book na me read e no so say ya kill no. Africa where we are hit no. And nani agena me who say Jimmy Nkwa, excuse me to say, majority of us, Jimmy Nkwa about 90% and 99%, Jimmy Nkwa. And then I make us a baby, they are better to butcher us, still again in society. Jimmy Nkwa. Na kanipa da seni so abrofi ya kasi omo obey omo so I believe in spiritual but omo dia no omo dia ne papa. Kaminu nyina nya ka mu ntra nya lupremu ntra ehwesese mobile phone se ekitekita yi abe mimi ka se free Germany enso ahoma bia mu so wote US aso so ye kasa kama obi atie ni ai asuli patuntum toothpaste kwa no Ghana yentumi ye bi adentia enya adin kwa na abofu ni kitabi omde ya niama akese ya tie lupremu na atu afra brochire ube wansa ediwa kosi ukrom abra no kwan bia na ehro ho won nya nipa edi adin kwa na omutumi edi ye saa niema no na ye de ye ni bi etina ye se ye de no wo foma mpa na me de ma bompa ye se nyankopon se reincarnation wo wampa de a me sel bebebe mesa bebio mi wuna mesa bebio pa dia sa continent na Efa na Africa no mesre no won fa me fa ho bebia ana dan that no o ma me nka bebia mewu akona Africa kai abe mi de manu besti wati no obi from Russia na mobo ya
aha na ofi
media mi say accident ni de nipa da sani na sheda ayesa ade no
oh yeah sir eja omwe say time na so MPP de beji shine tie ndia obo ababo ye nyina ntie ndia
oh yes
oh already young
mobo why so was banisa ade na you fa ye ni da mo so nkwase asem ko a mu hwe nyansa bia man kwakwa fo we mu dada mo mama musika fianfia bia na mu di wo machi na mu nim se mo ana mo se mo future why abe me de manu be se why na ho
ya me nshira pa
yo bye
yatisikamu netwa hocha dosumini yatisikamu neswajuma sama ya basa yatisikamu neswa hocha bebre yatisikamu neswa hocha noso
mami ntwa me homra na me nkobo sa advert nti meba
Chami ujidie Ameso me chawo media Chami ujidie Ameso me chawo media Chami ujidie Ameso me chawo media Chami ujidie Unya beseimu Ameso me chawo media Nyami bakupana yewo Nansu obiara wakwanya wafasumno Midie neye Ana wudie neyana Nilti na yatu safra sofo kukudam Sa wamra mecheche wadi Ewo Kiss Jesse Radio and TV Ahana beti nyamia sema emudo Itu blow your mind Shami ujidi Amesu mechawo media Shami ujidi Amesu mechawo media Shami ujidie Amesu mechawo media Shami ujidie on King Jesse Radio and TV. This and every Sunday 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Ghana time 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. GMT. Join us and learn many beliefs from our men of God from the same Bible. King's Jesse Radio. Shami ujidie na mesumi chiramedie.
Sade kana nchabia chirame ujidi ejumedie bebaso na mesume nchira wo medie Bible no bia wosadia wachechire mufa na yamia ya dom ya wasofwe kukudam efidia applications ne ba na eba asunti SM group wo mo asofo no group wo A and B ni C omunyina ntimi mbada kroma ne yeye ebi adakro one Sunday no ya de asofu be 4 bar the following Sunday mi obenya ho baba buko yin obia ebu edwuma ntie bi die sesa na ye dia de ndansa efi yenso ye be kire yenjidie na efi ewura nkwa na de bia ina nya mi yankopon sense ya mesedan edu efi ewura so be kire ndi kire mo jidie na men kire o me de ba so live on King Jesse Radio and TV every Sunday 7 p.m. Watchanya wayo bibie wie no obeda no we America funko nanso e dan ya menim se omo Europe ne Ghana obi besiripe 70 krabo 8 nso obi wo Europe no wo so wafre nti obi ya be yanka krakra bebubu ntot so stay tuned. Once again, good evening to you, Mama Becky. Atlanta, Georgia. Same to you also, Christy, also Georgia. And then also, Doreen Owusu Echao. God bless you and the family. Good evening to you. And kakra me de jumedi ne ba na wie ye. And yani pebayana waye. I will come down here and pull down the curtains. God willing, tomorrow morning we'll come again your way with another split. Okay, on that brighter note, I'll pull down here and show the exit myself. I need to also relax the body small, you know. I may add more chana paya than some fufro beba. Now, Mudana Bompaya Kaigana. You drew crossroad. You be a dream, dear. Oh, you do crossroad. You hear what you for. Ghana here or Jeffo. We need a savior. Ghana needs a savior. Ghana needs a savior. Ghana need a savior. Someone where the American bro from Martin. Masaya Manama Yojefo. Munja and I home. The big catcher Jesus said. So wouldn't Yankupo Madam Pajo Hunaji? So Muslim Much me managing Muamu affairs and Munja Mohona Munji at the Jade. Baby, I am paying for the Ghana destiny question. In fact, so background now we are Jifuna Bawo. Brown will be brand son who say what they will not yes you can be soon. Yami penny name. Nancy a better mind. Good evening to you there. I say national security is sinking too fast. Say, can say obi a drunkard na nipa na oyade yin. Na chese nipa no wo rensa pa to muntentan drunkard. Na me hwa akwa bi e wo social media. E no say alcohol companies. E no what drunkard. No, so why is it that alcohol companies are ashamed of their own customers? Because drunkard in Sajia for no mukodnum say mu company say mu product and they are from drunkards. And so the alcohol companies are ashamed of their own customers, drunkards. Oh man, what a creativity, man. Mesre wurade se ombo ho ban efisa me no mienu asodi da yeso ejuma bi wo he se yeye. We need to work, we need to fight hard and make sure Ghana is secured. May God bless you and keep you safe. Have a good night. Friend Abeku, Willie Ashley, good evening to you. Omega Joe Ochre, Yasantua Adwa Santua, Authority AJ. God bless all of you. Be safe. Mama Babs Cook, I want to say, Mama Rosemary Meton Kache, Mama Vida Juku, she loves Ken, always royal, Kennedy by Eva, Amasewa, Nanama, Irene Kufo Harden, Momina, Mama Abena Koko, Kate Saki, Abiba Tano, Jemima Aqua, Asante Elizabeth, Pichulala Buska, Mechiaboina na dom what to say Meteon Kache unsa chiremu gidie na eba so na honwum na makoya aba no. That tells you say we are serious. Odi tie kakra, tie nwum na kakra. Shami ujidie.
Shami ujidie.
Na mensa menjira omedie.
Shami ujidie.
Na mensa menjira omedie. Shami ujidie.
Shami ujidie. Udunya besemu.
Na mensa menjira omedie.
Nyami bakupa na yewo. Nansu obiara wakwanya wafasumno. Midie neye. Ana wudie neya. Enti na ya tun safra sofo kukudam. Sa wamra mecheche wadi. Ewo keys Jesse Radio
Aba
and TV. Ahana beti nyami asema emudo. Etu go your way. Yeshua mujidi.
Mensa menjira omedie.
Shami mujidi.
Na mensa menjira omedie.
Shami mujidi.
Na mensa menjira omedie.
Shami mujidi on Jesse Radio and TV. This and every Sunday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Ghana time, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. GMT. Join us and learn many beliefs from our men of God from the same Bible. King's Jesse Radio. Shami mujidi. Na mensa menjira omedie.
Say ye ti enche eba so pa ye sese oba ache wadware a na wo siesie ne ho ti yegusu siesie bibia baba na chese obia ye besua de pa besua de am se Ghana kura na bra me wo ho no am so mo da so ye eno de ye wo se ye eno ne ye ugidi ne sen eno ano no ti yenso ye de ugidi ne sa ba America sample titi ene obi ambo mo hye so stay tuned yame yadom ochina ebusafo me da mo nyina ase ma me mo bo roko no ma bobo de ni bia ma mo a slide on this also Uncle David Ando Unity Abuaje lovely Franco Wusu and then I see Felicia Nuru Abenadida Eric Afram I see yourself Kwame I see Mama Georgina Bafo Collins Asante, I see Bonnie Godfred, I see Uncle Yao Abai, I see Gladys Yabua, I see Gifty Abuaji, JCOP, Frank Ajay, Future Leaders for Ken TV, I see William, I see Lioness in Power, I see Jemima Aqua, I see Always Royal, I see Unity Abuaji, Abuji, Openi Kwajo, Eradra Apia, Portia Asante, in fact, Maba Manai for Papa, and then my big man himself, Jonathan Dabi, my minister to be. God bless. Yamisha Munina, Ebusafo, Mensume Kohome Kakra. Na ya tutoto yake kan yo mebie sie ni ya me adom ochina munhia ye na mo subscribe Ken Jazzy TV na mo like it. Subscribe, like and share na bibia be kama sisi so de me de website no ma memfa me website no nto so wo ko website ho a wo behu details radio no wo pese uti radio ne live 24/7 a we scroll across ya bekwa koto Ken Jazzy Radio e wa se ho no wa click so and there audio nko a and na video nso no wo click video gallery no bo so na eyi YouTube link na ma Ken Jazzy TV e betime uhu Facebook ase wo click Facebook a e do beba Facebook na che se project ahoro wa ye nam kwanso a ye nyina no ye pese mu hu ni nyina nti continue to like us and then KensJazzyMedia.com and I don't know just for KensJazzyMedia.com. That's the website. Oh boy, na Dimitri Chiche Napa. So let me paste it here for you. The University site no. It's still in progress. Maya do baby but meguso shanyoma news bibia be also kama inti mom patronize it. Hit on the link or hit this one na fi yenhwe dia I know, say, there are a lot of things coming up into Munkosra. Yamisha Muina, I'm watching her. You said this year. Bye bye.
Chami ujidie, amesu michawo media. Chami ujidie, amesu michawo media. Chami ujidie, amesu michawo media. Chami ujidie, unya beseimu, amesu michawo media. Nyami bakupana yewo, nansu obiara wakwanya wafasumno. Midie ye ana wudie ne yana enti na ya to safra sofo kukudam sa wamra mecheche wadi e wo Kiss Jesse Radio and TV ahana betinya mi asema emudo it will blow your mind try me ujidi amesu mechawo media try me ujidi Shami Ujidie Shramujidie on Kiss Jesse Radio and TV. This and every Sunday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Ghana time, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. GMT. Join us and learn many beliefs from our men of God from the same Bible. Kiss Jesse Radio. Shramujidie.